fucking one. Okay, and then let me put the fucking mic on. Yo! Oh, wait, no. That's the wrong mic.
Yikes.
Look at that boot ROM.
Scrambled in the back.
Yep.
Look at that fucking boot ROM. No, it's booting up. That's the ROM booting up.
Where is
Nice.
my fucking
Let's check my
shit?
dick here. Hold on, let me.
What up, everyone that you can't hear?
So we're swearing tonight, right?
Oh, audio.
We
Oh,
better
yeah.
be fucking swearing. I'm
Yeah,
going
we're
home.
good to
Covering
swear.
up this shit.
Okay,
Can't be
everyone
looking
can
at
hear
my
us.
dick all night.
Cool. That shit's muted, right?
Wow. Immediately as soon as we started, viewers just fucking
Plummeted.
Absolutely.
50%.
Absolutely.
We lost 50% of our fucking viewership. Oh, it's these guys?
Yeah.
Holy
We saw a
shit.
picture of
This is the monumental fucking thing.
That's why there are 3 people left.
I expected bigger. God.
All right. Hopefully, I want to get
I hate all of you.
anyone that's watching. I just need a sound check. Let me know if everything sounds good. And
Nobody's watching.
Come on, Ether Frey. Big
Yeah,
fan.
Ether Frey.
Be the Frey
Yeah.
1070.
Ether Frey 1070. We good?
Yeah. How's the sound?
How's it sound?
How's
Big
it sound,
fan.
motherfucker?
Now's your chance to contribute to the show, Either Frey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll-
Put you over.
I gotta wonder what that 1070 stands for. You think that is, I don't know, is SET score or something? What is that?
Yeah, dog.
That's something like
That's something.
Oh, no.
You could have been born on the
3 years.
70th
good.
day of the October.
69 more Ether Freys that preach
Yeah,
for
we-
big follows.
Dom says it sounds good. Thank you,
Yeah.
Dom.
All right.
Dom.
Yeah, Dom.
Wait for a few more people, all of our fans, our 4 fans, to get back
Yeah.
in here.
Well, 2 of them are here, so you're kind of fucked.
I don't even listen to podcasts.
Our
so-
whole
That's what I
fucking,
told them last show.
Yeah.
I said, I don't listen.
our whole fucking
Oh, yeah.
sexy bitch in a white shirt. Dominic.
That
There
dude
we
is.
go. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, there's Natalie.
Yeah, she likes
What
your
up,
shirt.
Natalie?
Thank you, Natalie.
Man.
Love
I
you,
guess I-
Dom.
I guess I should have wore.
Kisses. Dom lives in
I
Vegas.
told
He's
you,
one of my
man,
best
I'm
friends.
with this guy.
Yeah.
I like
Dom, the other Dom's my brother.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dom Musio is one of my best
right.
friends. Love you, Dom.
He says sounds good.
Tell
Thanks.
Steffi I said hi.
All right. We're about to start the fucking show. If you guys are ready.
I'm not ready. Hold on.
Oh.
You got your dick hanging out?
Hold on. I got to cover it up.
Yep.
I don't want anybody to see it.
For fuck's sake.
I don't want to look. I don't want
cover
to
that
terrify.
cock.
I don't want to.
Show.
Don't. Thank you, Dom.
Family show.
Cover that.
Yeah, this is a
Wait.
family show.
Matt's mom listens to this
See if
shit.
Dom can call in. You'd love it if Dom
My
could
mom-
call in.
My mom does love this show. She will probably
Shout out to
share
Susan.
And we love Matt's mom.
Yeah.
this. She's amazing. Yeah.
Love you, Susan.
Yeah. Don't fucking.
It's my
say
mom's
shit.
name.
Oh, really?
I wasn't. No, I'm serious.
Oh, okay.
Her last name isn't Pitts, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay. Okay. Whew.
Wait, are we
You know,
brothers?
it's close. It's Stone.
Weird.
So both kinds of
Close. Yep. Same thing.
related
Yep.
in the same. Never mind. Mark, are you gonna do the intro for this?
I don't care. I will do it
Okay.
if you need me to.
Are you ready? There's no fucking retakes. You got to do one shot.
You only get
Not
one
that-
shot.
One
that we
shot.
ever-
One opportunity.
Not that we've done one retake
can-
on all of our intros.
One opportunity.
Grab everything you ever
That's why-
wanted.
Season 5, episode 10, the season finale.
Yeah, the monumental.
Will you capture it or let it slip?
His palms are sweaty. All
They
right.
are.
And
These weak mom spaghetti.
if you guys could do us a gigantic favor and share this shit so that
Spaghetti. There's Dom.
If you guys could share this shit, blow this podcast up for us, season finale. I put like way too much time, probably more time than reasonably necessary.
Matt's basement looks like a
Seriously.
casting
Yeah,
couch.
it's so bad.
It
There's
looks like we could
Got
make
these
porn.
We're
gonna
here.
fill a-
face.
we're gonna film a porno after this for the OnlyFans
Yeah, we're
for
also
the
gonna start
yeah.
OnlyFans.
for the
after
yeah.
this.
We're gonna do
It's coming.
we're gonna do a Patreon
Yeah.
for you guys. So just stay tuned for that. Okay. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Wait, yes. I meant yes.
Don't
I'm
get
sorry.
so aggressive.
I was
All right,
confused. I
let's go.
didn't know if you said
I
ready
was
or
believing.
ready.
You said
Five.
porno and they fucking dipped. So You were
5.
kidding.
Oh, we got Ian. Thank you for the host. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, everybody, to Season 5, Episode 10, the season finale of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. This is a live show, so thanks, everyone, for coming out. Of course, we have our 2 favorite guests with us from previous episode. One from last week, Mr. Michael Pitts. Thank you for coming on the show.
Hits.
Thank you for having me. Welcome.
And, of course, the crowd favorite, everyone's most opinionated celebrity on the
man.
show,
Yep.
Mr. Clevman is with us as
Clevman
well.
back after
Also, I'm
high.
a little offended that Pitts is already a favorite and he's only been here once and
Yeah.
I've been like 8 times.
That should tell you everything you need to know, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, the Clevman is back after high request.
Sorry, I'm already offended. Yeah.
Listen,
But yeah,
I can't help you with any of this.
we've got an awesome show ahead of you. Hopefully we get a lot of people out here talking and joining in for the live show.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be checking the chat a lot, so jump in with your opinions also. Yeah, not many times you get to debate or get an opinion with the Clevman.
Yeah, and the
I
best
can't wait.
the best part of this show is our great debate topic that we always run with. We actually have like 3 or 4 things to debate on there, so I want
excited
everyone
about
in the chat to debate with us as well.
It's a Mega Master Debater segment.
Yeah.
I've been mega masturbating before you were even born.
Masturbating.
It's probably accurate.
You are like 57 years
Yeah.
old. So.
That's.
I'm
I mean,
not the oldest anymore.
Yeah.
It
I know.
hasn't happened in a long time.
Probably a
That's
nice
shocking.
feeling.
Yeah.
I feel like Splinter. I'm
Yeah.
the wise, and you're like, I don't. You're all.
If we get
you're not even turtles. You guys are all bitches.
any older guests we get, we're going to be doing this live from a nursing home. So
But at least we'll get vaccinated.
Old jokes.
There you go. All
Can't
right.
wait.
Why don't we, as always, get into what everyone's been playing? Mark, what have you been playing this week, man?
what do you think I've been playing?
Are we getting a Fortnite
Oh, Fortnite!
weekly update?
Jesus Christ.
That's right. Everyone here hates it. Everyone in the chat hates it. They probably all left right now when I said Fortnite.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hated it.
7 viewers to 1 viewer.
Yep. Yeah.
Everybody
immediately.
left with middle finger
Yeah.
emojis.
Yeah, it's really not much. I had to grind out the rest of the season to get to level 100 because the new season starts Tuesday. So I did that, and I completed it earlier today. So yeah, Fortnite
Fortnite for life.
still relevant,
You
Jason.
just unlocked Elf. Yep.
Elf.
You can be Elf?
Next, the new DLC is going to be.
Can you be Elf?
No, you can't because I'd be pumped too.
Yeah.
What about
That
the
would
chick
actually
that lived
make
with
me-
Elf?
That would legit make me play.
Elf is coming, I
Fortnite.
promise.
That's a deep cut.
If
the
they-
chick that lived with Elf, I
Oh,
don't know,
she
man.
was
That's a
hot.
deep cut.
She was hot.
Yeah.
Was she like an Elf thing?
No, it was like
What?
they
You
live with
know
a
what
family.
Elf is, you
Yeah.
child?
What? Okay. What is
Pop
like,
quiz. Pop quiz. What planet is Elf from?
Okay. I just want a little.
Ready?
bit
Go
here.
ahead.
No.
Melmac.
Okay. No, I don't know what planet Alf.
What
is
does Elf
from.
stand for?
What is Alf? What is an Alf?
He's an alien life
terrible
form.
80s show.
I know what Alf is, motherfucker.
Okay, I just making sure.
I don't know what he is. What is he?
Fortnite, more like
gonna
Dick
go with
Lickerson.
Alien life form.
Alien life form is what Elf stands for.
Dick
It's,
Lickerson.
it's a long-standing inside joke with myself and Dom. Sorry.
Okay, that's all right.
That's
You
just
had to
all-
be there for
I like it.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I played. I also got this one game that we now carry at One Up Games. It's Wallachia.
Oh yeah, I played that too.
Yeah, and
He said
was
my
it
mic's
Reign
not
of
great.
Dracula?
Do I need to sit up closer, maybe.
Probably.
So-
Okay.
Jason's mic isn't great.
Okay. Better now, down.
Yeah, so
I'm trying to sit closer.
yeah, this game's pretty sweet. The graphics are kind of like Revenge of Shinobi style, and it's pretty much it's like a Contra style game, pretty much. Yeah.
What it
Cool.
reminded me of, because I played it at Mark's on Wednesday during movie night, it reminded me of a long lost Sega CD game. It even had like, it almost sounded like CD audio. I know it's just a fucking Switch cartridge, but had like really good audio to it. It was cool. It was a cool game. Really
I got
cool 2D
news for
game.
you real quick. About, 100 CDs could fit on a Switch cart.
Yeah,
So it could be like Redbook.
yeah, it was cool.
A little fuzzy.
Still,
All right,
Just
I
a
got
little
it.
fuzzy.
I'll take care of it. You guys keep talking.
all right, okay.
You go ahead.
Well, am I next about what
I
I've
don't
been
care.
playing?
Oh, yeah.
The only other game I played was Captain Toad on the Switch there, just because I got it for like $30 at Walmart or something. And after playing Super Mario 3D World and everything, I
It says better.
wanted
That's-
to.
That's
Check
also
that
I'm
out.
gonna revisit it too because of Mario 3D World.
Oh,
Yep.
that's so much better.
So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been playing. Like I said, nothing real crazy, just a lot of Fortnite love. And I'm pumped for next season's Tuesday, and they're supposed to have some special single player moment, and I am ready to go.
I'm going to be honest with you. That sounds terrible.
Yep. That sounds awful.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah.
It's all right. I've never played Fortnite
Let's-
because,
You're not
I'm an
missing
adult.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah. 'Cause I'm not a child.
The
No.
the master
I don't give
debater
a
segment later.
That's
it's
all right,
not
that's all
actually a big debate segment. It's just all of us hating on Fortnite and Mark
I-
debating why.
I had a
he
friend
loves
who
that
I had a
game.
friend who streamed it, and it was fun to watch. I've never
I've watched
played
Mark play it. It looks fine.
That's
It's not
cool.
for me.
I've
I've
just
had
given him
some-
grief.
I've had some fun moments
Oh,
with
fuck
it. I
off,
won't-
all of you. You
I
hate
won't-
Fortnite.
Yeah,
Looks
we're like
fine.
pity
I don't hate
fucking-
it.
We're like
Get outta
pity-
here.
I don't know
pitying
enough
him.
to hate it.
It's okay, man.
We're not going to talk about it for 20 minutes like Matt did Stardew Valley that one time.
Oh my
so.
god.
Mountain
I thought it
Dew.
was like
What are you
3
talking about?
hours.
Stardew Valley? What?
I talked about it for like 3 hours.
Oh my,
one
yeah,
night
it
for
was
my
the whole
Game of the Year.
podcast. It was actually the entire podcast.
It was literally, if you go through our directory, it's the Stardew Valley podcast.
Yep.
So you guys Mark's been playing that. I've been playing, I don't know if I talked about it last week. Played Dragon Quest 11. Still playing through that.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Is that on Switch?
That is on,
Yeah.
I'm playing it on PS5.
Oh, no shit.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
No, actually, I'm
Sorry.
playing it on, what up, Colin?
I
I'm
have it on
playing it
Switch.
on Xbox because it's on Game Pass
Hi,
now.
Colin. I love you.
Where my money at, Colin?
Hi, Colin.
I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just kidding. Love you. That was a joke. I mean it. I'm just joking.
I love Vanya as well. So I played Risk on stream a few nights ago because they did it's playable on PS5. It's awful. It's awful. In every,
Is it?
Like
What's the word I'm looking for? It's not good.
The
I
Genesis
played-
one's the best one.
So I played it on
Genesis
PS.
is
yeah,
I played
Genesis,
it on
that's
PS4.
one of the few CIB Genesis games I own.
I played it on PS4 when it came out, and it's not a good Risk game. It's like probably one of the worst.
How can you fuck up Risk?
Exactly.
You're good.
And
Colin,
it's not
don't
good on
sweat it.
PS4, but I wanted to play it with like people from the show on stream. So I downloaded it on PS5 to get that nice, crisp, solid state hard drive feel, and I played it. Jacob Swider, shout out to you. He played a few games with me, and every game we played, it crashed after about turn 8. So what our whole thing was
Somebody could
whoever
win.
was in the lead at that time won the game. So it was pretty much like a tie fucking game.
That sounds really shitty.
I mean, that's not as bad as. Remember when I bought Catan because it was $10, and you couldn't even play it multiplayer. Remember
yeah,
you were
you
over.
couldn't
only
even
play
do-
Catan, a fucking multiplayer game, only one player on the Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was pretty much just fucking worthless. Jason, Colin says Jason has a sweet shirt, and David Castillo, sup guys, sup Clev, greetings from Arizona.
Castillo.
What's up,
I know
David?
David from Arizona. Yeah,
Castillo.
cool guy. Yeah.
Hey, that's because you shared it on.
Yeah,
the
that's
Insta.
awesome. So
Hell
we're
yeah.
cool. Thanks, David.
So I was playing Risk. Colin, shout out to Colin, actually came over one night and we had a mini Dreamcast night. Don't worry, Jason, we still got ours in the works. But I did play.
That's fine.
I played Sega Marine Fishing.
You
and
guys' grandma didn't break her hip. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not upset. You had a Dreamcast night. Yeah.
Old
So-
people in their hips, man.
Yeah.
I know. Fucking shit. Yeah.
But we were
bullshit.
playing. We got a little hammered, and I was playing Sega Marine Fishing with
That game's awesome.
with the fishing.
Oh, shit, you
pole
got the fishing
on-
pole, too?
Yeah, it was so much fun.
That
I
game's
actually
great.
have
Both those games are great.
I have an amazing clip from it on that we're gonna be putting in a video. Oh yeah, it was a 244-pound like tuna or something.
That's awesome.
Like that. And lastly, Mark and I were playing. We've been playing a little Sea of Thieves. It's on Game Pass right
I
now.
always wanted to check that out.
You know, we went back to it, and it's still kind of that same, like, there's not a lot to do, but if you're just trying to play a game to pass the time with and have fun with friends, it's a fucking blast. And I was playing it solo, and they have these things called tall tales that you can do, which is basically, it's just a really long quest, and you have to really do some puzzles, like
That sounds
some
cool.
kind of figuring out puzzles and trying to figure out where certain items are that you need for the quest. And I was trying to find a treasure chest on this like grouping of islands. And I'm a solo player. I've got no one helping me, so I just have a little ship. And this fucking guy just rolls up and starts shooting me with his cannon. He just starts shooting my ship out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck, man?
It reminds me of Mark's story about it, which is my favorite thing about Sea of Thieves. I never played it.
So Mark got really fucked over on that game. What I did was he didn't do anything to my ship because he wasn't loaded up. So I killed him, went back to my ship, and shot like 30 fire cannonballs at it. I watched his ship sink, and then I walked up to him and shot him in the face with a blunderbuss. So his ship fucking sank with all his treasure, and he went to Davy Jones' locker, and I just sailed away.
Awesome.
Fine as a peach.
Awesome.
Fuck that guy. But that game...
They also added fishing to
Oh,
the game.
yeah, they did add fishing.
And it's
Speaking
pretty
of
When I
fun.
get my X, which will probably be pretty soon, I'll check it out with you guys. I'll probably get it this month. So.
Yeah, the fishing part was actually pretty
Yeah,
fun.
it's pretty good fishing.
Yeah,
That's cool.
But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much what I've been playing. Mike, what about you? Have you been playing any video games?
Big
lately?
Mike Lowry.
You're
Yeah.
too busy collecting with your fancy collection.
That's exactly right. Listen, I don't have time for your shit anymore. I'm too busy.
I met you an hour. I don't fucking like
Yeah,
you.
well,
Yeah.
I knew it before you got here.
Yeah.
No, last time we talked, I had picked up a game at 1UP and had not had a chance to play it yet. But I played Little Samson.
Yeah.
And
you might have heard of called Little Samson.
it was dope. It was dope game. I love it.
a
I
good
had
game.
never played it. I waited until I got it in my hands, and it was legit.
It's expensive for a reason. It's good.
It's the toxic combination of hard to find and good.
Yep.
And that's the death blow from a collector perspective. So
That doesn't really happen on.
They don't happen a
especially
lot
with-
on NES.
Yeah,
yeah.
NES,
No.
most of the
No,
games
no,
are
just not.
Most of the games on your
garbage.
list, trash.
yeah,
You
most
have
of the
left,
expensive games are hard to find for a reason because nobody fucking bought that trash because it
Yep.
sucked.
Yep.
But yeah, I played Little Simpson, loved it. Fantastic game.
Great game.
I really did enjoy that. And then I played. Man, you guys ever heard of this shit? Ghosts and Goblins Resurrected.
Oh wait,
good?
Is
We
that out?
talked about how we were excited about
Dude.
it.
Is that thing out?
It's out.
It's $30 for the file. That's why I haven't bought it.
Let me tell you something. Fuck that game.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh,
It
no.
is no. It's fun.
it's really hard,
It's a
right?
fun
Oh.
game. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. But I'm gonna tell you what. Coming from a person that played Ghosts and Goblins when it was basically a new game, the original. Fuck this game, man. It's like so hard. There's like
You can fuck with the difficulty settings on
dude,
it, right?
but yeah, so like there's 4 different difficulty settings, right? And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start at like night, right? There's like night, and then there's like something below night, and then there's square. No, fuck night, fuck all. I wound up at square, and it was like, hey, do you need some help, dude? That thing is no fucking.
Even the easiest mode's hard?
Yes,
Damn.
even the
Oh, wow.
easiest mode is impossibly difficult, and I'm gonna tell you, I got to this
Probably
point.
like it.
It's awesome. I will recommend it. It's $30 on the Nintendo
Much-
shop.
Too much for a file.
I know, but it was a lot of fun, and I'm gonna tell you what.
This man did give me a nice gift card, though.
There you go. So now you have to fucking buy it. $10. There you go.
Jason Ashley says hi.
Yeah. And Ashley Elizabeth Fisher
that's
says
my
hello.
best friend.
Oh.
That's my best friend in the whole world. Yeah.
Hi, Ashley.
Fuck you, motherfuckers. That's my best friend in the whole world
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah,
well,
so I don't really like you, so it's fine. I'm good with it. But no, so I get to this point in the game where you have to like. You're riding this dragon. It's like a big, long, like almost like Rayquaza style dragon, if you will.
It
like
sounds
a big,
like
a.
there's a part in Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Yeah, it's
kinda like
exactly that,
Yeah.
right? So they
Me
basically
and Matt took down that. a
they
couple years
basically
ago.
took Super Ghouls and Ghosts and the original Ghosts and Goblins and mashed them up and like remastered it, and it looks awesome. You just you plod when you jump, it's dangerous, all that stuff. But I'm gonna tell you that fucking riding the dragon part. This is the worst part of the whole game. Is this? It tells you how many times you failed before you beat it. Once you beat it, it's like you died 171 fucking times.
nice.
171 times I did this thing. I'm
Yes,
like,
you're terrible at video games.
yeah. Also, this was the easiest possible way to do it. So yeah, it's fun, but goddamn, sometimes I've not in my entire life I've never taken my video game controller and thrown it, and I was this close to spiking my
Oh,
Pro
yeah.
controller. I was like, fuck
You know how
you,
many times I've done that?
fuck you, Capcom.
I've done that once in my life.
Yep.
And it was a PS3 controller.
Yep.
Because I was playing Valkyria Chronicles and I got pissed apart. I kept dying.
Yep.
And I took it. It was when I lived in my trailer. I took it and threw it down the hallway. Actually broke a lamp in the middle of my hallway and the $60 PS3 controller.
Yeah.
So it cost me about $200 for both. I've never done it.
That's
ever
why.
since.
That's why I
Never
have
done it
never.
ever since.
I'm like, I just.
Ashley, do I look fat in this shirt? Let me know.
You look
Be
hot.
honest with
I
me.
told you you looked hot before the show. Why do you keep doing this?
You are fucking
This
smoking.
is like the Mount Rushmore of noogies and wedgies. Come and get somebody. I'd love to see you on this side of the fucking earth. Yeah,
Is it my turn?
the
to-
Mount Rushmore of
Yeah.
noogies and wedgies.
So Mike's been playing that. So that's pretty cool. I didn't realize
I
that
didn't know you had that, Mike.
Ghost
That's
of-
cool.
I didn't
Dude.
realize that had already come out.
It's
I would have let you know, but it's $30. So yeah.
it might
Like
be
if
worth
you and
it.
I shared like we could on PS5, if we could share Switch, we pay
think you
15
can.
apiece, it'd be all right. But
I don't know how it
No,
works.
it's
All I
like
know
a-
is-
it's a
whoever shares
back-ass-
with me on Switch, you're in a good spot.
It's a
because-
back ass way on Switch. It's fucking confusing and
Yeah.
dumb.
So,
But
Jason, what have you
yeah,
been
what
playing?
have you been playing?
I've been mostly been playing the past
Thanks,
couple
Kyle.
weeks.
Thank you, Kyle.
Bravely Default 2. I bought it the day it came out. Super old school RPG. Not for everybody because it's pretty repetitive, a lot of grinding and shit, which is
Like-
why I think you would like it, Mark.
like Dragon
Yeah, I'll
Warrior.
check it out.
Yeah, like old school, like total old school. Like you gotta.
That's me.
Bosses are ridiculous and overpowered. You gotta go grind a little bit and get level ups and stuff.
I'm down.
But has a really cool job system like Final Fantasy 3, the original Final Fantasy 3, not my favorite game of all time. And I got about 20 hours into it. I think it's about a 50-hour game. I'm maybe about halfway through it. Love it. I love grinding and shit though. But since I'm old, I probably only play maybe 1 or 2 old school RPGs like this a year. Last one was Fire Emblem back in 2019. I'm gonna beat this though. Love it. And aside from that, I actually haven't played it this week. I'm still playing World Rally Championship 9 because I like making cars go vroom. And I'm about to platinum trophy it. I gotta get like 2 or 3 more trophies because I fucking love racing games. And I think in a younger past life, I probably would have been a rally driver. Except in my 20s, I didn't have any regard for I had regard for my life. Now I don't. So I wish that I could become a rally driver now.
I have a question.
But I'm too old and don't have the reflexes.
So this 20 hours that you put into the JRPG,
Yeah.
did you get past level 2? Because I haven't yet, and I think I'm about 20 hours into Ghosts and Goblins Resurrected.
I did. In fact. Like I said, I've got past like 3 towns.
No, I'm
so,
kidding.
yeah.
I'm kidding.
But and then this week I've also been playing Neo Geo, which anybody that follows my Instagram, I post all the
That's
ending
for
videos
old
that.
people.
Yeah. Neo Geo is my second favorite system of all time.
Fucking amazing.
What's your favorite?
Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo's my favorite.
Okay.
But
I'll allow it.
yeah. But yeah, mostly been playing that. I got a couple of expensive Neo Geo games the past few weeks. I got a memory card so I can cheat the system because Neo Geo is totally like arcade based. You only get 3 credits. I talk with my hands. And memory card saves it, so I actually beat a couple games I never got to beat before, which is pretty cool.
That's awesome when that
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which games?
I beat Real Bout, Fatal Fury, the one I told you about, which is fucking
Dope.
awesome.
One of the best.
One of the top 5 Neo Geo games.
Agreed.
Anybody who collects Neo Geo, you need to own that game.
Yep. Go get it, and if you don't, you're a bitch.
Yeah, you're a fucking bitch. And then today I posted on Instagram, I beat Mutation Nation, which is my second most expensive game I've ever owned.
That's the COVID game, right?
I paid $450 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, everybody has COVID and they turn into mutants and you fight them. You punch them in the face.
Yep. You try to vaccinate them, and
yeah.
they bite your face off.
and you also bought it with the COVID money, so
Yeah,
it all
exactly.
comes
It really
So
worked out.
Nice.
Full circle.
Full circle.
Full circle. But yeah, I beat that today, which was cool because I never beat it
Dope.
when I was a kid. I had like $5 at the arcade and I couldn't beat it with $5. But I can't
Hey,
remember.
damn, you had $5 as a kid. You fucking spoiled
I know,
bitch.
right? Yeah.
It's all that lunch money. You save that shit
That's
up.
right. That's
man.
right. That's right.
Right?
Starve yourself.
Oh, and
So-
I've also been playing Biohazard Battle, which we're going to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great fucking shmup too.
Good fucking.
I've played a lot of old school
Good
shit.
fucking spoiler, Jason. You asshole. Okay though.
Edit that out. Nobody needs to know. You guys pretend
It's why I'm not here very much. I
it's
fuck
not.
everything up.
That wasn't what happened. He was talking about. All right, we're gonna cut it back in. Ready?
So-
2, 1.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. So why don't we get into some video game news? There's a little bit this week. I caught a couple things today
I know
actually.
what soundbite now.
And Mike is now gonna know what game this is from if he has a good memory. I mean, Alzheimer's might be setting in.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in Time.
Can't hear nothing.
I know what it is.
Wow.
I'll pretend I don't know. what
This
he's talking
week
about.
in video game news, Outer Worlds gets its final DLC. It is Murder on the Eridanos, and it's basically like a murder mystery style thing. From what I've read on reviews of it, it actually sounds really fucking cool.
You talking about the game Outer one that came on Switch a little while ago? Talking
Outer
about?
Worlds, yeah.
it looked
It's
cool.
like that kind of Fallout style
looked cool, yeah.
RPG game. That comes out March 17th.
Fallout.
Fallout.
to grab on
Fallout. You
PS4.
say, huh?
Fallout.
Well, it's
Go
like,
on.
It's like Outer Worlds. You never played Outer Worlds though, or checked it
No,
out?
go
never
on. I'm
have.
just saying. Go ahead. Keep reading.
What?
Nothing.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Now I get it.
Perfect segue.
So
I'm trying to hook you up.
Man, I don't pick up on these things, obviously. So speaking of Fallout, Bethesda has now been acquired legally by Microsoft. So they will now.
It's wild.
They couldn't buy a Nintendo, so they bought Bethesda.
Yeah.
They took the fifth
They-
best thing.
25 years later, they bought
Yeah.
fucking
So
Bethesda.
now we get to look forward to games from Bethesda never coming out,
Yeah.
which is pretty exciting.
I saw they
do you
put a
mean?
bunch of
What do you
Bethesda
mean never
games on,
coming out?
Actually,
but they got like
Elder
Bethesda
Scrolls.
games coming out on Game Pass.
which is
Yeah.
pretty
So
cool.
they're
Yeah, they
putting
announced 20.
they're putting
How many do they
20
have?
games. What?
Yeah, that
How many
came
do they
out
have?
yesterday.
On
Well, there's
IGN,
like
yeah.
20 versions of Fallout, so I guess that's probably.
No, they.
I'm
yeah,
kidding. I'm kidding.
20 games went to Game Pass yesterday from Bethesda.
Yeah, I saw
Coming
that.
soon, Fallout 5,000.
Supposedly, they're supposed to be talking about. They're supposed to be having a Bethesda press conference, but we'll see if that happens or not.
Colin got him.
Outer Worlds is great. Xbox is still trash.
Yeah.
Colin is not
Agreed.
an Xbox.
Not the OG
fan.
Xbox.
And neither
Definitely
is,
not the first original Xbox. Is
Come
great.
get some
Yeah.
stubs, bitch.
I love that shit. Stubbs Zombie. I think that's out on Game Pass.
Yep,
Actually.
yep.
Morrowind is still my
Also,
favorite. Elder
Xbox
Scrolls.
owns
Yeah,
Outer
it's
the
Worlds.
first time
I played it on
Xbox.
PC.
Yes, they do.
Because I'm a huge nerd.
That's
Yeah,
right.
they own fucking
That's
everything.
fucking,
'Cause they own,
Bethesda.
They
Yeah.
own
Yeah.
Obsidian.
I love Morrowind.
But yeah, I downloaded Morrowind yesterday. That's one of the games that's on.
Oh,
Oh,
so good.
shit, that's on there.
It's
so
on Game
good.
Pass now. So
I still have.
got
It
that.
probably runs at like 10 FPS. It's probably pretty bad now. But
Oh, I mean, I'll still, check it out. There's a bunch on there. They put like
I had so many
a bunch
characters
of
on that game, dude. It's so good.
even
I've
like
got-
the older games, like the old Dooms are on there and everything as well.
That's awesome.
So
Yeah.
if you guys like Morrowind, there's still that fan project that they're doing. I think it's called Sky Oblivion or something. It's a Morrowind.
Sky Oblivion.
I think that's
Sky,
I like it.
Skyrim.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called, and it's like a remake of Morrowind on PC that uses the Skyrim engine.
That's
They've
awesome.
been working, like fans have been doing it for like 4 or 5 years.
Give it to me on Switch. I'll give you $100.
Yeah,
but
I don't think Bethesda's gonna.
I don't
clear
think so
that
either.
one.
Yeah.
So the Phil Spencer was in an interview, and obviously everyone kept asking the question that everyone keeps wanting to know, and it's
Where did you get your hat?
besides the hat, they wanted to know. If,
I don't want to tell you.
if like Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be exclusive and all that stuff, and they've kind of like wiggled their way around the answer.
Yeah, they're not going to hit you with that.
But he actually straight up finally came out and said that all those games, like, they're going to be on Game Pass, and they're going to be on something that has Game Pass. So that's pretty much saying that they're going to be exclusive to Xbox and PC.
Yeah.
So anything that uses Game Pass, which I think they talked about it for a minute with Switch, that Switch may get Game Pass, but it just kind of fell through. So maybe in the future.
There's some contractual games that are still going to be on PS5. Obviously, like there's a couple of them.
Deathloop and stuff like that.
Deathloop Bethesda?
Yeah, that is Bethesda.
I'm pumped for that game.
I got two things. Number one, there's no way that Skyrim successor lives only in Xbox world.
If you can play the original on Alexa, there's no fucking way they're going to make
like
that just an exclusive.
Skyrim is the doom of a new generation where it runs on a fucking pregnancy test or whatever. So like that's on everything. Number two, what is Dom talking about? You should play haunting, staring poltergeist. I don't know what that means.
He's your friend.
Dom,
I don't know.
how drunk are you? What are you on?
How many pots have you smoked?
Yeah, dude.
You don't think?
I don't know what that means.
You don't think Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be not? You think it's going to be on PS5?
No, I think that if
Eventually, not at first, but eventually,
it might be like a year exclusive thing, like how PlayStation does with some of their shit.
I don't know.
I feel like it'd be exclusive for a year and then they'll bring it to everybody.
I don't think they dropped $6 billion.
Bethesda's too money hungry, dude.
I don't think
it's going to be on
$6
PC.
billion. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's Microsoft.
I don't care.
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see.
Haunting, staring poltergeist. Genesis game.
Starring Genesis game.
I don't know
Oh,
what
that's a
haunting.
good game. Yeah.
that game's
One of the
sweet.
first MA13 games on Genesis. I know too much weird shit about
Haunting, staring poltergeist.
Yeah.
Really cool game. Yeah.
Poltergeist.
I believe it meant to say starring Poltergeist.
Oh yeah,
It was
that's
an
why
EA
I
game.
corrected
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Never played it? It's a cool game.
And then
Yeah, no,
You could,
okay,
you could haunt
yeah.
like different like
I was like, what is he talking
furniture
about?
and shit. It was a cool game.
No, I got you.
You
Okay,
got the little skeleton head. You can.
they got it. They got
Yeah,
it
cool
figured
game.
out.
okay.
So the
Sorry, love you.
last tidbit of news that we all got pretty hyped for. Mike even sent it to me after Mark did.
Sorry,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, I
Shredder's
posted it in group chat
Revenge.
too.
Yeah. They just released the trailer for that. It's basically just a new Turtles beat 'em up that's coming out.
It can be fucking awesome.
This is what I want to say about this.
Did they put a date on it?
Dude, it's made by the same people that did Streets of Rage 4. I'm thinking next year.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they announced Streets of Rage 4 in like 2019.
It looked
so-
great. The trailer
gonna be
for it
cool.
looked awesome, and then the gameplay just looked
It's
like
gonna be cool.
up-res Super Nintendo.
I got two things to say about that. Number one, Mike Patton is the person that does the vocals for the track, right? So Faith No More, Phantomus, Mr. Bungle, that guy.
Okay.
He's the one that's actually singing the theme song. Number two,
man.
let's fucking go. I am so fucking
dude, yeah,
ready
it's
for
gonna
that.
be awesome.
I'm like,
Did you love Streets of Rage 4?
oh fuck
Oh
yeah!
my God, yeah.
Streets of Rage 4 was amazing. 3, it was funny. 1 and 2 great. 3,
Trash.
whatever.
Throw it in the trash.
4
Forget
was amazing.
was
it
incredible.
was really
Yeah,
great. It was like
yeah.
easily my favorite game I bought last
I
year.
think 4
That and Animal
is
Crossing.
the best one. 4 is
Yeah,
the best one.
4 was fantastic. I agree.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, I'm.
No, you're fine.
Am I still? Am I? Did I get my quote in? Am I done?
Yeah,
Go,
you're
go
good.
sit in the
All right, I
corner.
gotta go, guys. I'll
Go
see
sit in
ya.
the corner.
So-
Out of here.
Yeah. So yeah,
Shitter's
obviously
full.
we're all excited for that. It's gonna be a fucking awesome game.
I bet they put it out sooner than Streets of Rage 4.
I mean, I hope.
I don't
comes
think it'll
out-
be in a year. I think it'll be much well before that.
Holiday would be cool. Give me like Black Friday or something. That'd be cool.
Let's
see if they put it on
let's
Game
all-
Pass day one like they did Streets
So
of
Let's all
we
put it
just-
on tape. Let's guess when.
Should we
Game
just
Pass.
boot out
All right,
Rick from group chat and put Mike in there instead?
Let's
in our
do
group
it.
chat,
Yeah.
by the way. Yeah.
Well, I think
That's
Rick
cool.
pretty much booted himself.
That's
out.
Yeah, fuck him.
What's a Rick?
He sends me memes once a week.
You know, I can't really say much because I don't fucking talk in group chat either. I'm awful at texting.
Us.
So no, just in general. But
It's
fuck
mostly
you.
just me and Mark.
I'm
I'll say by July 31st that game's out.
gonna say
You think
it's,
so?
I'm gonna
Yep.
say it's.
I'm saying
I'm gonna
November.
say November.
I'm saying November.
Fucker.
Yep.
I'm
November
gonna-
what?
I'm gonna
Price
say
the right rules.
I'm gonna say December 15th.
Oh,
I'm
that's
saying
too late.
I'm saying the right
say
around Black
August.
Friday, like November 20th.
August, November. You're fucking definitely
I would love it.
wrong.
July
If
31st.
it came out around my birthday, 'cause
August 1st, Bob.
one of the main things that video games never let me down in, there's always an awesome
$2.
game that comes out right
$1.
around my birthday. My birthday is August 25th.
Okay.
So if something comes around there, that'd be awesome.
We shall see. It's going to be like 2023, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, I got worried with that fucking screen behind us for a sec.
Is there a ghost?
There is a ghost, and he's just freaking out right now.
Pac-Man's gonna eat him.
So that was the video game news. Let's get into
man.
some fat dudes face fucking food.
Okay. So the jams are gonna come through on the podcast, right? We just can't.
Yeah.
You look like a DJ. Hold on.
DJ Maze.
That Pac-Man game is giving me anxiety. I know. I think it's gonna like eat my head every time.
I
say,
agree.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God.
All right, perfect.
Put Street Fighter 2 back on there instead.
So, all right, yeah,
Really
let me just
interesting.
fix that real quick. So this week, Taco Bell finally got a new item on their menu after years of having the shitty nacho fries on
And
there.
an old item
Oh
back.
God, who gives a fuck about nacho fries?
God, I wish
You hear
I-
their terrible commercials about that too?
I hate nacho
Satisfy
fries.
your craving. Why? No one likes that fucking trash.
Let me tell you guys something. Canada's got it over us in a number of ways. One way is actually I'm going to give you two fast food ways that Canada's got it
Poutine?
over
You can
the
talk about
United
poutine?
States. But you can get poutine at McDonald's in Canada, but that's not it. Number one, you think Americans are fucking fat and they eat shitty foods? Did you know you can go to Canada and get a double Big Mac? You can buy a double Big Mac with 4 fucking patties of meat.
That sounds incredible.
So we'll start there. I've had it. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay, but whatever. Number
We're
2.
gonna be friends for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
I love that you said. I've had it. It's great.
It is. It's true.
Yeah.
When we were drunk coming out of the concert,
Oh
I was
my
like,
God, yeah.
double Big Mac.
That
What's
sounds
these
like
things
the best drunk
He's
food
like, oh
ever.
yeah, they have double Big Macs. I'm like, where the fuck planet am I? You know,
Right?
I only drove like 90 minutes to get here.
That's awesome.
So then number
That's
2,
like the next level of super size me.
Yeah.
it is, and I'm
super
It was.
size
I was so drunk and it was so good.
That's heart attack me.
I'm gonna tell you,
Not supersize me.
there's another reason Taco Bell in Canada's got it over us. Number 1, you can go to any Taco Bell and get chili cheese burrito. Okay, easily the best fucking
You know,
venue
you-
item
You can
on
get
Taco
one by
Bell.
SVSU. You don't live
There's
around here.
no-
There's a
Oh, you're
KFC
talking about
Taco Bell
Kentucky
by
Fried
SVSU,
Tacos over
and
there?
they have chili cheese.
There's
burritos.
one
Yep.
when I pick my son up in Northern Kentucky, the Taco Bell right there. When I get back on the interstate, they have it, and I'll get it
Sweet.
every time.
Sweet.
Number 2, in Canada, they have fries supreme, regular ass French fries, but like everything that you'd get on a taco supreme on your fries. It beats the fuck out of these shitty nacho fries that they've been pushing down our throats in America.
Yep.
They're regular fries, but with like meat and sour cream and whatever you wanna.
They're just
They're
gross. They're
nacho
all
fries suck.
soggy
Nacho
and
fries are terrible.
They're all
Yeah.
soggy. I'm sorry,
Fries
Natalie,
Supremes,
they're not good.
Fries Supreme
Yeah,
rules.
see, fries supreme. You put normal fries. Yeah, not them soggy ass shit.
Weird.
with-
Well, why don't you
loaded
just
with meat
move
and
to
stuff would be
Canada?
terrible.
Yeah.
Fucking
Why
Leahy.
don't you just move to Canada, bro?
Free
Yeah.
healthcare, fast food, better. Come on. Yeah.
They got
Smoke
all.
weed at
You
work
got
and
fucking
shit.
Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah,
No Trump.
Mr. Leahy sounds great. Yeah.
Fucking
Natalie,
Leahy.
you would love nacho fries. I'm just kidding. I love you too.
But they added a quesalupa. That is the new item.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we were
on
talking about
I
the
gotta tell you, I'm kind of excited to talk
Taco
about it.
Bell menu.
I am too.
And I had one last night coming home
I had
from
one-
a bar.
I'm trying not to do fast food for a while, but I had to have this for science.
Yeah, it's
for science and
That's a
research.
good idea right there.
Yeah.
David's got the right idea.
Oh, David says one time I asked them
Hell
to
yeah,
put
David.
a quarter pounder patty in a Big Mac, and they did.
David, you're a fucking genius.
That's amazing.
But he's living
That's
out here.
incredible.
He's living out here in 3021.
Right? Yeah, you're living in fucking 3021.
So that's
Yep.
that's a half-pound Big Mac.
That's incredible.
Next time you go to Canada, give me a $1.58 worth of pepperoni.
I'm going to the
instead
King of
those-
Don Air. Yep. Sorry. Put the rest of the money in pepperoni.
But Jason, why don't you talk about what do you think-
Quesalupa.
What do
Okay.
you think of the quesalupa?
I'm glad that you put me in first. Because like I said, Mark was like, hey, can you try this? I'm like, isn't that just a quesarito? And you're like, he's like, no, it's something new. And Taco Bell only pretty much just does something new with a new tortilla in a different way mixed with another tortilla. And which is what this quesalupa is. It's like you got a fried chalupa shell with another fried shell in it. And I got to tell you, pretty fucking incredible. I loved it. The best part is it's $6. You get that, and you get 2 tacos for your fat ass for $6 and a Baja Blast. I was full of shit having that $6.
You and I had the same lunch,
Like,
my friend.
like my stomach hurt after that, and I was happy about it.
Yeah, I was.
Like,
I just tasted it right now.
Like, yeah, right. Yeah, I'm still tasting it. I'm drinking fucking bourbon. But so you got the fried chalupa shell, and then you got I don't even know what the fuck's inside of it.
It's that cheese that they put on that weird grilled cheese
Oh my
burrito.
God.
It's that thing.
But the
that's-
thing's deep fried too. So you
Yeah.
got deep fried on deep fried. How can you go wrong here?
Have you tried this?
I would give it a
Yeah.
9 out of 10.
Here's
I'd give it a 9
okay.
out of
Here's
10. I
here's
love
my
it.
deal. Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
I also love their hard shell. I'm sorry, I love
No,
their hard
good.
shell tacos too. So $6 for all that is awesome.
I agree with you 100%. I'm
Yeah.
going to say this. I worked at a Taco Bell when I was 16 years old, and they have literally been regenerating the same fucking 5 ingredients for my entire life. And anything that I like that they have, they take off the menu. They took the Mexi Melt off the menu.
Oh, the Mexi
They
Melt was
took
good.
the fucking Mexican pizza off the menu.
Oh my God.
About 90% of the stores
still
took
upset about that.
they took the fucking chili cheese burrito off of it.
Yep.
They used to have potatoes, all this stuff.
They got those
now
back.
it's like, no, we either make it with meat or we don't make it. The end. And then it's like it's got to have cheese and lettuce and meat, and we either fry it or we
probably
don't.
2
The end.
tortillas.
Yeah,
Yep.
possibly.
Yep.
Or we wrap it in a tortilla.
Yep.
Or we wrap it in a tortilla, then we fry it. How
Yep.
about go fuck yourself and give the people what they want?
Yep.
Yeah.
But okay, but to
Chili
answer
cheese
your
burritos
question,
is my favorite to this
yeah,
day, by the way.
it's
But
because it's the best.
number one.
So, but to answer your question, I enjoyed it. It wasn't anything revolutionary. I liked it okay. I had the same thing Jason had. Literally, I had 2 hard shell tacos. I had sour cream because I'm even fatter than him, and I had this quesalupa, no tomato because I hate tomato, and I had a Baja Blast.
Garbage.
You gotta have
And it was-
Blast.
it was great.
If you go to Taco
Oh
Bell, you gotta
fuck
have
yeah, that's the whole
Blast,
reason you go. It
Yeah.
depends on what kind of. Well, maybe I get the slushy too, but it depends what they got. But I prefer the steak chalupa. The steak chalupa beats the fuck out of it.
You're right.
The steak chalupa is
You're right.
like, give me the steak chupa quesalupa.
Ooh, yeah.
I would be
Yeah.
down with that
I'll
shit.
give you $5 just for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Substitute steak. Let's go. I'd be all for it. But it was okay. It was okay.
So
I-
I
it's
had
not
it.
a 10?
7 out of
It's a
10.
nine.
Going in
It's a
a
9 out of
fucking
10
line
for me.
here,
fine.
bud.
Okay, well,
All right,
9 out of
so
10 for
I
Mark.
fucking
No,
had
no,
this
Mark's
thing-
next.
No. So I had this.
Welcome to
thing-
the Mikey Mike and Clevman podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had this thing
Mikey Mike, I like it.
yesterday on the way home after I picked Sarah up. At
I love that you were
Stardust.
drunk too. That probably helped.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I had it at like 1 a.m. Definitely. And it was right before I set. Actually, it was like midnight.
You had it at
Right
prime.
before
You had
I
a
set-
prime Taco Bell eating time.
That's
right
perfect.
before I set all this shit up.
Yeah.
See, I ate mine in the middle of the day. I could see it. I felt ashamed.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I felt like, I just fucking worked out. Should I really be doing this right now?
Yeah.
But it's for science. It's okay.
It was a scientific study. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. I'm not gonna have fast food again for another month.
Club
so.
chalupas forever.
So I had
Club
this
chalupas
thing,
are incredible.
and I got the
Brian's down
same
with Club
thing that you
Chalupa.
guys did. No tomato, Baja Blast.
I like tomato. So.
It didn't light a fire under my ass.
Really?
It was
Even drunk?
It was good. Even drunk, yeah. It was.
You
good.
get an extra half point to point
I
for
know.
being drunk.
Yeah.
Like my 7 would have been an 8.
Yeah.
Mark, I hope we're on the same because I loved it.
So I thought it was okay. I mean, it can't get any worse than nacho fries. So the fact
Jesus
that that's
Christ,
on the
no,
menu
yeah.
really does make me happy.
Yeah.
But I would probably. I don't know if I'd get it again.
I would get it again.
It
I would
was
gladly
okay.
Get it
It
again.
was okay. It wasn't amazing. It's
I
better
probably-
than the regular
My fat ass
chalupa.
probably will get it again.
It's better than the regular chalupa because that thing's usually like frozen still.
Nah, bro.
When they give it
The
to you.
number 9 is the best combo on the menu.
Yeah, if you get it and they actually cook it and it's not just sitting out in the
Yeah.
fucking fridge for the whole
I
time.
still
That's
like
the problem
I
with the
still
chalupa.
like the fridge chalupas.
You do not like fridge
fridge
chalupa.
I
loop.
like fridge chalupas.
Fridge
Give me the
Natalie-
fridge lupa.
Natalie said,
Natalie said that's not new. It's a meh chalupa.
Ha! I
And
like it.
I was
Got 'em.
actually- that
Which
got
brings
me
me-
pretty good.
which brings me.
Mark, what do you gotta say? Am I in the minority?
So you know me and my,
oh shit, he's a fast food hipster. Yeah.
the fast food critique
Jason's
of all.
a fast or Mark's a fast food. I'm a hipster in general. Mark's a fast food hipster.
Yeah,
So,
I've heard.
all right,
I know the
so I get
stories.
this thing. I'm excited because there's finally a new item. By the way, they did bring back the the spicy potato.
They
sauce.
did. I saw it on the menu. I almost ordered one, but I was feeling like
Oh,
so
shit.
fat already. I didn't get it.
So-
I'm like, no, don't
Yeah,
get that.
we
So I
failed
didn't-
today, no doubt.
I didn't
Mike,
get
yeah.
the meal because I think that's a rip off. I just got the normal quesalupa, and then I got 2 of
You don't
the.
like the basic tacos? I love the basic tacos.
no.
at Taco Bell.
I think that's
Really?
a decent value.
But
I think it's worth $6.
of course, this was by the Wilder Taco Bell,
so
which
it's
is probably like
$87
$40
for that
more.
thing, yeah.
So yeah, I got the 2 of the spicy potato soft tacos. Had those.
Those are
They're
great.
Still incredible.
Love
yeah.
those.
They're awesome.
Best dollar you can spend on the menu.
Yep.
Agreed. That and the beef burrito.
Beef burrito is incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I had the
We're gonna be friends for a
I
long
know.
time.
I know.
I had the quesalupa.
I knew that already.
You guys
I
are
did
having
too.
like an insane bromance
I
over
did too.
here right now. I gotta put like a barrier between you guys.
Yeah, so this thing, I started off. I looked at it. It looks pretty gross, but
does look
whatever.
gross.
It does, and it's
Taco
wrapped in
Bell.
that
It's
foil,
gross
and
and
it's got
weird.
the holder thing.
Why does it have a holder thing for the extra meat grease?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So the top of it, it tasted all right. The tomatoes tasted rotten as fuck, which is kind of
That's
to
why you
expect.
don't get tomato.
Yeah.
It tastes like dickhead.
I'm fine with
But
tomatoes.
whatever. I
Yeah.
plowed through the rotten tomatoes. It was expected. It's usually what's always there. When I got to the middle, the prime of it, It was disgusting as fuck.
Really?
Yeah, I hated it.
So I'm the one that really liked
progressively got worse.
it. Yeah, it did.
This is fantastic.
With me.
It's the sliding.
7,
Mark, what would you give it
4.
then out of 10?
I will give it a 4.
No
Yeah.
shit.
I will definitely not have it ever again.
I was
Really?
at about a 6 on mine.
Yeah.
So we're at a median of 6.5.
It's that cheese
13, 13, or 6.5. Right? Yeah.
I loved it.
Mine's 7 is
cheese
the average experience.
That cheese stuff they put in there was just, I hated it. I
Yeah.
hated
God,
it. It
you're a
had this
goddamn
funky
fast food
feet.
hipster.
It was
You are.
okay.
I don't-
I'm sorry, man.
I
You
can
don't- you're
get
a fast
behind the
food
cheese
hipster.
stuff.
I didn't like the cheese stuff.
I
It
loved
literally doesn't feel like they did anything new with it. It
They
just
didn't.
Feels
They
like a
fried the
fucking
fuck out of that
chalupa.
middle
Why
shell.
you just fry a shell. That's what a hard shell is. It's a
like
fried fucking
Simpsons.
shell.
This thing could deep fry buffalo in 30 seconds.
But I want it
30
now.
Seconds, but I want it now.
I want it now.
You
Thinking
deep
flash
fry
fried
two
buffalo in
things.
40
If
seconds.
you deep fry one thing, good. You deep fry two things, you got yourself a winner right there.
Deep fried to perfection.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
I liked the beginning, the outer shell area there, but yeah, once I got into the
loved
meat,
it. Nope.
yeah, it was yucky.
I'm pretty surprised
So-
I'm in the minority. I thought that
Yeah.
it was going to be universal.
So we have a comment on here. So we have a decent, like an average rating on the chalupa here. Is that what the fuck's it called? A quesalupa.
Yeah.
So
Brian Wayne is correct, by the way. The club chalupa is the best
Club
one.
chalupa
It's
is
incredible.
forever.
It's incredible.
I have to ask Pitts about the TI sauce or the T1 sauce. It sounds like a Terminator sauce. What is this?
I just thought it was T.I. like the shitty rapper
TI.
sauce.
I don't
Does
know.
TI make a sauce?
Yo,
I don't
you guys
know.
like some hot sauce? I don't remember how
It's
T.I.
It's like
sounds.
when
Sounds
it's like
kinda
when Millie Bitchell got his own hot sauce.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Millie, did you say Millie Bitchell?
Yeah.
Which is a much better name for that punk.
Speaking of Pac-Man,
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
it,
fuck him.
Fuck him
anyway,
and his
yeah, I
record.
shouldn't even
Yeah,
say his
fuck
name.
him.
No,
And
so
his record.
Don't
Very-
say his name, you'll get sued.
very quick story. Yeah, you might.
That's why we said Millie Bitchell.
Yeah, exactly right. Very quick story. We're at Treasure Island. TI. Okay, whatever. I conflated some things. I'm at Cantor's Deli, which used to be right next to the poker room in Treasure Island, and I ordered the I don't know. I think it was pastrami on rye, and it came. Or no, it was Reuben, and it came with TI sauce. And I had to ask the person, like, we're in Treasure Island. What's TI sauce?
Yeah, what's the T.I. sauce?
Thousand Island is what that stands for, everybody.
Oh.
Thousand Island. I was like, why'd you call it sauce then? Like,
Yeah.
I felt like I made a complete ass out of myself.
Wait.
I was like, yeah,
Wait,
so
you're in Treasure Islands, and they
I'm at
called it-
Treasure Island in Las Vegas ordering a Reuben from Cantor's with TI sauce, and I was confused about what TI sauce was.
Why wouldn't they call it
Why wouldn't they
Treasure
just-
Island?
Yeah,
sauce?
right?
Because it's
Right?
Thousand Island dressing, not Thousand Island sauce. It was very confusing.
That is
But
confusing.
But they
why-
have not let me forget about it for 10 fucking years.
But why wouldn't they just make it like just say it? I don't know. That's a missed
Talking about Taco
opportunity
Bell,
by
Dom.
them.
By the way, I know you haven't had it, but
Natalie's
there's this place
correct,
called
too.
Taco Bell that
Their melted
exists.
cheese
They
is
sell
incredible.
tacos
They make-
and quesalupas.
Yeah, they make shitty Mexican food for people.
It's
that
no
are
Del
drunk.
Taco, but it's bad.
They make shitty Mexican food, and that's how dumb our country is, that they've been voted the best Mexican food for like the past 5 years.
No
hell, the
way.
whole
Are
thing.
you
It's Mexican
serious?
food. That's
Yeah.
how stupid our country
Yeah,
is.
that's
I
my
had to
brother
hold
Dom,
him
by the
for-
way. And I roomed with him for a while. So like when I come, he'd
Dom,
come
you're
home.
honestly not missing much.
He'd come home
No,
and
you're
then
not.
Amanda and I'd be just stuffing our face with McDonald's every day, and he'd come home and be like, yeah, McDonald's. Why are you eating all this terrible food? And I'd just be like wanting to put a barrel of shotgun in my fucking mouth every time. Be like,
You're not
sorry, I
missing
can't
much,
cook
Dom.
like you, Dom.
Yeah, you're not missing much, Dom.
Jacob,
You're
you
good.
missed the bacon chalupa. We already talked about it. You fucking missed it.
I
buddy.
agree that it was the best. It's
is
the
pretty
best
good.
chalupa that they have. yeah.
Dom makes a comment. We went to the Ween reunion show. If anybody listens to the band Ween,
I know, Wayne.
What
Okay.
the hell is Ween?
They're-
is it
they're
a
awesome.
Fake Queen?
It's an old person
They're,
thing.
no, they're,
Yeah.
it's not even that. It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, they're good.
But Ween is great. They reunited in Broomfield, Colorado, which is like a northern suburb of Denver, 5 years ago, I think, Dom. And we went to the show, and after the show, I had paid the Uber driver to take us to the Taco Bell restaurant drive-through because we
That's
were
awesome.
starving and we didn't know where the fuck we were. I'm like, where's the? Like I said, you know where Taco Bell is? He's like, yeah. I was like, you want anything to eat? He's like, no, I'm good. Ween rules, Natalie. See, I like
see,
Natalie.
Natalie-
Ween is the
Natalie's
best.
awesome.
Like
Boog-
Ween.
Boognish, man.
Natalie would be my
Boognish,
second
man.
best friend behind Ashley.
Okay.
Fuck
What
these
about me? Where the
motherfuckers, yeah.
fuck do I
Yeah,
end
Jason,
up on
what the
this
fuck,
fucking
man?
list?
I give you 4 and 5.
Look,
I'll give
you are no
fucking
quesalupa,
kidding
my
me?
friend.
4 and 5.
Has Natalie ever pushed you out of fucking snowbank? No.
Actually,
Maybe.
I've pushed Natalie
Down.
on the snowbank
Look
before.
at this.
I also like
Get
Ween.
on board.
We
Get on
gotta-
the fucking
you know what?
trolley.
I love Ween. I don't know what Ween is, but I'm sure I can get
I
behind
love
it.
Ween, yeah.
They fucking rule.
Favorite singer? Ween.
Yeah.
Oh
Jesus
shit,
Christ.
she got number 2.
Stop talking, youngin.
You
Yeah.
you just got in trouble with Natalie, by the way. You fucked up.
What'd she say?
Oh shit, number 2, she says.
Oh.
You know I love Ashley. Come on.
All right.
Natalie.
Why don't we get into? So we talked about.
I know.
You know what? I got to talk about it because we didn't talk about it last week. Did we talk about pretzel pizza last week?
No.
Oh shit!
let's
we
just
can
start.
always talk about pretzel
Let's
pizza.
not spend a ton of time on it because it comes back every year. But man, pretzel pizza is fucking awesome.
Oh fuck yeah, it is.
It's like the best thing that
Pretzel
I want
pizza
to know
does.
what the sodium content is of the pretzel pizza.
No, you don't. You
It's
actually
got to be
don't.
at least 4 days of your daily
Listen,
sodium.
it's no
So-
worse than a quesalupa, my friend.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
not.
You're not wrong. Yeah,
So,
you're not
I
wrong.
will say I do brush the salt off.
Yeah, you got to
You
brush a
gotta-
little bit of
There's
it.
Brush
too
it.
much goddamn salt on
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But it's great besides that. Yeah.
So
Dom's
Sarah,
rolling over in his grave over here. He's Italian.
Sarah and I, they have like a caloric counter on Little Caesars.
Oh, God, I don't even
website.
want to know.
So a meal with a pretzel pizza, breadsticks, and Pepsi is
4,000?
30.
4,000?
It's 4,000 calories.
I figured about that.
So if you
That's
think
2
about
days
it,
worth of calories.
well, but if you think about it, if you split it, that's just your day.
That's just a regular
Which
day.
is fine. Like
Yeah.
that's worth it.
If that's all you eat for the day,
That's
and then you
4
have
pieces of pizza, 3 breadsticks, and half a bottle of pop.
That sounds like a good day.
5,000% of your daily
That sounds like
intake
a
for
good day.
sodium
Yeah,
and a
fine.
regular caloric intake.
And then like
we hate you too, Dom.
7,000% of your sugar intake for the
Yeah.
day from the Pepsi. But
Yeah.
that's
That's fine.
there's
That sounds
some-
like a good day to me.
There's
That
a
is
bright light on us. That's why we're so pasty. I mean, I'm a redhead. So.
I hate all of you pasty fuckers.
I still look good.
Dom's the furriest bitch I've ever met. The guy has to fucking shave his face at 2 o'clock every day.
That's Matt Mays.
No.
Have you seen this guy's
No,
back?
No,
I don't
no,
shave.
dude.
Yeah, I don't fucking shave.
Hey, we're on camera. Take your shirt off for
He
us.
made me
Yeah.
wax his butthole
Show
once. It was weird.
Show us your back, Mays.
No.
Show that back hair, dog.
I can
That-
see
that-
it
save that
poking
for the
through the
OnlyFans.
shirt.
Yeah.
Why did I
that's-
stop
hold
drinking
on,
for
is
2
this
weeks?
No, I'm kidding. That's why you sent
Why-
that message.
why did
I'm
I
like,
stop drinking for
what's
2
wrong
weeks?
with this guy?
I'm gonna go get some. You want me?
Yeah, if you want to grab
I'll go
that,
grab
that would
it.
be
Would
fantastic.
someone like to
Be
give
right
me
back,
more
everybody.
bourbon?
So
I got it. I'm getting up.
you're gonna have to drink warm bourbon.
Is there no
Don't-
ice cubes
don't-
left?
Don't break. No, because I had one ice cube.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally, you got the one ice cube, Jason.
Okay.
It's like a sexy. It's like a sexy Eddie.
I know, right? What the
Oh
fuck?
God.
Fucking kids these
Eric's
days.
gonna have his hands full on
Yeah,
editing
this
one.
this whole fucking podcast is shit, but that's okay. The main part is amazing. Tell me when. Keep going.
No,
Keep going.
we're good.
So why don't we get into our video game gem for the week? You guys would have already
shit.
heard the music for this if you were listening to the recorded version of this show. So let's play that music.
It's awesome. How many pots have you
Did you
smoked?
even push the button?
I think I did.
I
Well,
think
we're
it
gonna
turned off right away.
we're gonna put.
There you go.
Ugh. Like poison it tastes.
And this week's video game gem is courtesy of our Clevman. What is the gem of this week, Jason?
A fucking cool ass cheap Genesis game called Biohazard Battle. If you like shmups at all, or even if you're kind of curious about them, you can get this game complete in the box with instructions for like $25. Super cool game, made in like early 90s. You can pick between one of four weird insect dudes that have like a charge attack and like awesome jams. Pretty fucking hard. There's 8 stages. I got to 6, playing for about an hour. But really cool jams. Accessible. You get 5 guys and 10 continues. Like there's way more harder shmups out there. Really good start if you're getting into shmups at all or Genesis games. Cool fucking game. I actually got it at Matt's store for a good deal.
I got you, bro.
Yeah,
I always got you.
great game.
Well, thank you, Jason, for that.
I actually learned from my buddy 8-Bit Supremacy, who I wish would have joined here. My buddy Robbie in Chicago.
Shout out to Robbie.
Yeah, shout out to Robbie.
Oh yeah, you both know him.
But he's played all the Genesis shmups. I would put that probably in the top 10, and you can get it for like $25. Great fucking game.
Okay, so that was our gem of the week. Why don't we get into some store stories? We've got some pretty broad topics, so we'll see.
So I don't get to talk about the Genesis game?
No, fuck you. Have
Yeah,
you
you-
played it?
No.
Okay, then go fuck yourself.
Cool box art too, by the way.
$25 for a complete box Genesis game, though. Jesus
Well
Christ.
worth
yeah.
it, dude. Well worth it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's nothing.
Yeah.
Could pick something good though.
I know, because I can't hear it. Normally we can hear it and I can jam out.
So the store stories for this week, we've got kind of a broad topic here. So Mark you had a pretty crazy guy come in and drop off some fancy flyers for you, I hear.
Yeah, for sure. He was some crazy dude, and he dropped off flyers, and I was on the phone at the time, and I was getting off the phone. He's like, "Yo, man, you don't have to drop your phone call. I'm just dropping off these flyers, man." And I'm like, "Okay, well, what is it?" And he's like, I have a YouTube channel, man. I do just a bunch of crazy ass shit on there.
Like drop off flyers in stores arbitrarily.
That's my job.
We are live streaming this now.
No, yeah,
Go.
I wish.
I'm sorry.
No, dude, like he's
I
literally,
wish.
he literally does like jackass stuff. Like this guy like had a video. Apparently he dropped these flyers off at all types of different businesses all around Saginaw.
I didn't fucking get one, and I'm pissed about it. I just
Yeah.
want that to be clear. The Mexican bottle opener, fuck you. You didn't bring one to my store.
I want to say fuck you to this guy
Okay. I really would have appreciated it.
because
if
he
you
was
would've-
crazy as shit.
Can you bring one to my store?
Yeah, this dude, like, so he showed me his elbow. He's like, yo, man, look at this in this video. His elbow's all fucked up, like bruised, sliced up, like he busted this shit wide open. Apparently he got on a ladder in his house, jumped off through his table that was full of fucking
What
like
the
toy
fuck?
cars and Legos and
Oh,
shit.
It's a great clip.
So some jackass shit or something?
Yeah.
He's literally like,
Have you not been listening for the last 90 seconds?
I'm putting Saginaw on the map, dude. I don't care if it's for some crazy shit. I'm
Mark
putting
talked
us
about it
on
in
the
group chat,
map.
But
Yeah, he dropped his flyers off. That's real tasteful, and I figured that we can keep him out there. So,
yeah.
Did you bring one with you?
no.
Fuck.
Literally,
He only dropped off 3.
Why wouldn't you drop off a stack?
He put the rest on the cars in the parking lot. Don't you know how this works?
Yeah.
So,
Jeez, come on, get good.
the first video I see that this guy does is him opening a bottle with a chainsaw in his house, and as he's about to do it, I'm like, this guy's gonna cut his fucking hand off, and he's like, he starts up the chainsaw and he's like, I'm gonna cut my fucking hand off, man. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, he
and
sets
he
his
fucking
hand.
does it.
One video
He cuts his hand off?
No, he fucking
Oh,
opens the bottle.
Yes, he cuts his hand off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sets his one video. He sets his hand on fire 3 times, and one time he's like, "Oh shit, that gets burning after a while, man. Oh shit!"
Burn your
Fire
hands
burn.
on fire.
And then
So-
he's like, "Let's do it again."
He puts his fucking hand in like 91% rubbing alcohol, and then fucking hits it with a lighter, and he's like, and he's like, let's do it again. Fucking,
I didn't like that take. Use take 2.
yeah.
Actually, it's like use take 2, and his
I-
fingers are all burned off and shit.
I
So-
thought it was just looping, and
Nope.
it's just the same
Wow.
fucking video.
So yeah, if
But
you
I
guys
still
want
don't
to
know
see
if
it,
it's as good as the Jackass episode where they go to the town called My Anus. So, and they
that
just
a
make
thing?
jokes about My Anus.
so
Yep.
if you guys want to see it, I
don't.
guess I'll plug this
Yeah,
guy.
plug it.
Go
Alright.
go on YouTube and search for the Mexican bottle opener, and his videos come up.
Or
Is there any brown trout in My Anus?
AKA Mr. Viral,
don't
AKA
do
Jackass
that.
Yeah.
Kid.
AKA Jackass Kid. He's got a lot of also known.
You know there's going to be a Jackass 4, right? These
You wanna-
people. who
Listen,
are
we already
older
got
than me and
Jackass
Mike-
4. 1,
these people
2,
who are
3,
older
4.
than me and Mike are going to do these stunts.
Yeah, yeah.
Johnny Knoxville went to the hospital like on their first stunt because he's 50.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Travis.
Look, Evil, you can stop jumping the fucking gorges. It's cool, man.
Right?
Get
Yeah.
somebody young and pay them to do it, you
Yeah.
fucking idiot.
if you've ever watched, you guys know who Travis Pastrana is, right?
Yeah.
From Nitro Circus and shit. So
No.
literally,
He's not the one that killed. No, Dave Mirra is the guy that killed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had that
Bring
video
it down a
game.
notch.
Every time that Travis Pastrana does a stunt and he like hits almost any part of his body now, it knocks him out instantly.
Yeah.
He's fucking gone right
That's
away.
insane.
Just because of how much stupid shit that guy.
That's insane.
So another weird thing I will say, just real quick. So a lot of people that do repairs around the area, they can't fix their shit. They always end up bringing them to us. They refer their customers to us, and different repair places, everything. I don't know. I guess we
This
just are
thing's
better.
fucked. Take it to one up.
Yeah,
That's what I tell them.
yeah. That's pretty much. That's what a lot of people end
It's
up
funny
doing.
because he repairs things.
Yeah. But so there's this one guy, Jay's cell phone repair, and we've worked with him for a while. He's
Sounds
a good,
legit.
He's a good guy and everything. He's actually been a pretty cool guy. So
Oh, I'm about to take this shot.
so yeah, he
Ugh.
apparently couldn't fix this lady's phone, and she was on his case about it. So he brought the phone repair. She brought the phone. So he tells these people. She told this lady to bring the phone to us. Okay. So she brings the phone to us, and she's got him on speakerphone. So she.
Are these the people you said to take it to? This
Seriously.
person's name is Mark. Mark, can you talk to this gentleman?
So she brings a phone in that's on speakerphone, her phone, and then she has the screen for the one that we need to fix, and then he hands she's like, she hands the phone to me, and I'm like, hey, what's up? What's going on, Jay? What's up? And he's like, hey, man, we need this fixed. We need this fixed right away, man. He's like, this lady has just been on my ass all day, and she's just
From the other
driving me-
store. Just
yeah.
from Jay. The
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. She's been driving me fucking crazy all day and just going ham. And the phone's on speakerphone, and it's her repair.
Oh,
and
fuck.
I can't unmute it because the phone's locked.
Oh, my
So he's
God.
just tearing this bitch up over the
Oh,
phone, and
shit.
it's like I'm looking at her, and I'm like, oh god, shit. I'm like,
No.
well, it's not our business getting shit on.
Yeah.
It's this dude's just killing his business right in front of like me, and I'm like, all right, we'll get it done, Jay. We'll get it taken care of for you. Yeah, he's like, please help me get this done because this lady just will not shut up.
Oh, my
and
God.
drive me
That's
crazy.
when you go.
This dumb cunt will not shut her face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
And I'm
problem.
Like, I'm
Click.
like, oh god.
Can't help you.
Jesus.
So I just hand her back her phone on speakerphone. I'm like, oh, we'll get it fixed for you.
Oh my God.
It was the
That
most
sucks.
awkward
What-
fucking thing ever,
Dude,
dude.
Was
yeah,
she
that
just like-
sucks.
Like what'd she say?
She was just stone faced, like eyes big, and then just took her phone and just walked out.
Can't help you.
And I'm
That's what
like,
I'd have told her.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, okay.
That's-
Yikes.
Actually, Jay did you a favor, is what it sounds like to me, because he was the bad guy, and you just handed her phone, and she left. So you had to deal with the problem.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it was great. That's
Oh yeah,
like-
looked good for
that's
us.
a win-win.
Literally amazing.
Yeah.
Looked
for
great
you
for
guys.
us, but yeah.
That's
Yikes.
amazing.
So hey, we'll take it.
That's fucking awesome. So the last kind of broad topic that we're gonna do on store stories is crazy customer stories or crazy customers while you're helping other customers out. I don't know if you've had, well, you've been in like a lot of retail stuff too, Mike, and then I'm sure you've had some.
We've all worked
crazy-
retail for a while. Yeah.
I'm sure you've had some pretty wild interruptions on phone calls while you're on the line with someone else, and there's just some crazy shit happening in the background or something like that. But Mark, you brought this one up, so hit us with the story if you got one.
It was really weird. I was cleaning a disc for this one customer, and he's kind of out there. But we were actually pretty busy at the time, so I had multiple waves of other customers coming in. And this guy's still talking to me, and he's kind of out there, and he's talking to me about how like disk surface machines are similar to this other machines that you can now file off DNA, and that they're cloning they're cloning pig humans and stuff.
What the-
and just going on this huge ass thing. Meanwhile, I'm
Look.
ringing up another customer, and this guy's still talking about it.
Man Bear Pig is real.
Yeah, and that's what I said to him. I'm like, oh, like Man Bear Pig.
Yeah.
I
Thinking
got a
that,
story after this.
thinking it was a joke, but no, he was serious. And he keeps talking about pig mutants and how they're cloning mutant pigs and all this stuff. And
What
I'm like,
the fuck?
and it's happening right here in the USA, apparently.
That guy's name was Mike Pitt.
Swider.
Swider, I hope you're
Democrats,
still.
too.
Oh, Swider's still in here. You gotta wait for a minute because I got a story for him. Jason, what were you gonna say?
Okay, so my story is kind of similar. It's when I worked at Media Reload
Cade?
a couple years ago, and I was hungover, and I decided I'm gonna get me a giant jug of orange juice before I get to the store.
Oh, genius
That's
idea.
a terrible idea.
No,
if
that's
you've ever
good.
drank,
That
don't
acid
get orange juice the next
settles
day.
your stomach.
So I got me a huge jug of orange juice, and I smashed it before I got to the store. So it's just me at 10:15 a.m. And this flat earther comes in. Doesn't buy anything, just wants to talk to me about how the earth is flat. I've never had to poop more in my entire life. I'm hungover. I've slammed a jug of fucking orange juice. I have to
Stomach's
go to-
on fire.
I have
Stomach
to
is
go to-
on
I have to
fire
go to the bathroom so bad.
for two
It's
reasons.
just me and this flat earther in the store. He's not going to buy anything. He's talking about, oh man, have you seen the YouTube videos? Fuck no, I haven't. I'm a fucking rational human being.
You ever see that?
Can I go to take a bath? Can I take a bathroom break? This guy talks to me until 10:40 a.m. I'm not
25
shitting you.
minutes.
He talked to me for 25 minutes. I'm holding my stomach. I'm doing the poop dance.
You should've-
I couldn't believe how fucking bad I had to poop. I actually told the guy who's still going off about flat Earth and shit. I was like, I'm sorry, man, but I really gotta go to the bathroom. Like, please, are you gonna buy anything? I'm gonna need you. Can you give me 5 minutes?
You
So
should
he left and locked the door. My stomach hurt the entire rest of the day after that.
You should have hit him with that
Don't-
pop copy.
don't
Excuse me,
ever-
sister, I gotta take a shit.
Yeah. Don't ever, if you're hungover, don't get orange juice. Don't do it.
Milk
flat
was
earther
a
might come
bad
in and
choice.
talk to you about it. Yeah.
Oh man.
So,
I get-
dude, we had this. It's
Go ahead,
kind
yeah.
of a similar
I
fucking
got one, too.
story. Swider over here. He's a guy that buys a shit ton of stuff and brings it.
I don't
in.
know that guy.
He's a pretty cool dude. He's all right, I guess.
Jacob
Jacob
said he
Mr.
bought a collection. He's sorting through
Yeah,
it.
he's sorting through it right now.
Earth is flat, he said. It was him. He was talking shit to
Yeah,
you
he
at
was,
10:15 that morning.
Yep.
He knew you drank
Yep.
all that orange juice.
Yep.
So he came in around like 7 o'clock one night, and I was helping go through a trade that he was doing, and I had this guy that was he'd probably been around the block with some drugs. That's what I'm gonna say.
I think this guy had too. I mean, he was probably on drugs if he's a
Recently.
flat earther.
Recently,
So.
yeah. And he was talking. He handed me. I rang him out for something, and he handed me some money, and he's like, "Hey, bro, look on the back of that. There's Illuminati symbols all over
Oh
that.
my God.
That money." And I'm like, "Oh, really?"
Yeah, I
And he's
know,
like,
bitch.
Yeah. You know how the trenches in world? You know how they fought in trenches in World War I? You really think those people dug those trenches? Like, no, man. That was Illuminati and like aliens that dug out those trenches. You really think people
What?
are gonna go and actually dig that with like shovels and stuff? No way, dude. That was like aliens or the Illuminati digging these trenches and stuff.
Aliens.
It's like aliens, like that. From yeah.
Great
Jacob,
name,
you
yeah.
remember that. He went on for like 15 minutes about how World War I was all bullshit and how they didn't dig the trenches that they fought in.
That's new. That insane theory is new. I've never heard of that before.
No, that's true.
Yeah, this is it's true.
I mean,
It's all true.
Well, obviously, it's true.
Oh yeah. And he's like, yeah, you really think all that dirt just turned into mud? No, the aliens used lasers to make that into. I'm not lying to you.
Space lasers
They
to kill the
used
Jews.
lasers to make that into mud.
Yeah, that's
Now
new.
these are the House of Representatives.
Did the guy have glasses and a hat on?
No, he had tattoos on his
okay.
face and arms.
Well, that's all you
and-
need to tell me.
Yeah.
I don't respect anybody who has face tattoos.
Ryan says people dig ditches all the time, but yeah, humans would never dig a trench though.
Time for that?
No way. Yeah, this
got-
guy.
We definitely get some wild, crazy critters.
That's fucking nuts.
I got one, but it's not.
What is it, Mike?
Okay, it's not as insane, but it is. I find it
I don't think you
entertaining.
could beat Trench Guy.
Yeah.
No, you should have let me go first, dickhead. Now I gotta follow you.
Yeah, his whole thing.
Now my
was,
story sucks.
His whole
Yeah.
thing was, look at your dimes, man. Look at your dimes.
I don't have any dimes. I don't carry them because
Nobody
I'm
wants
not.
dimes. I
What
have
are
a
you-
fucking debit card
What
like
are
a
you
normal
talking
human
about,
being.
man?
Yeah.
And Slider's just like, yeah, man, I gotta look that up. That sounds pretty
That's
interesting.
crazy, dude. Can you leave?
Can you go?
Okay.
Brian
The
Wayne's
cast
right,
holes
yeah.
dug
Why,
him.
why would anybody dug a
cast
trench?
of holes dug him up.
Nuts. Yeah.
So
Lewis.
mine goes way back. Okay, I told a Best Buy story last time. I'm gonna tell another Best Buy story. This is like 1995. Right, we had an answer center. I told you about it. Like a phone place had like a little stand. That's where you would go. Like there was a book of shit and whatever. And there's where the phone was. So I'll never forget it, dude. One of my I'm standing there on the phone. Okay, talking to this customer. They're asking me some nonsense. I'm in the computer department. Sorry, I'm gonna lose. Oh man, this story. I'm talking to this person. They're asking me about some Packer Bell. I don't even know, some Pentium. I don't remember. My buddy comes around the corner, fucking drenched in toner. So if you know, like from a printer, right?
Yeah.
He told me what I find out is he had taken a toner and it wouldn't he tried to get the printer to print. He was doing a test page, it wouldn't print. So he didn't realize you had to take this thing out, right? There's this thing that you pull out and all the
Yeah,
toner.
ain't
whatever.
nothing changed. It's still
So
the same
he's
now.
like
yeah.
going like this.
Oh, fuck.
And this is no joke, and you guys can't.
Oh,
Whoever's
fuck.
listening to this, I'm holding a toner cartridge above my head. Imagine this, and I'm shaking it above my head as I look up.
Oh my God.
And he fucking empties the toner cartridge all over himself. Black. He looked like he had like blackface. It was like Al Jolson. It was so bad,
shit.
and it was so funny. So I'm on the phone, and I go, I swear to God, this is true. Yeah, I gotta go. Shit's fucked up over here. And I hung up.
Oh shit.
Oh, I was like,
Oh,
I was
man.
like 20 years old, and I'm like, that's one of my favorite stories
That's
of all time.
fantastic.
Oh,
That's
so good.
fantastic.
I gotta go. Shit's fucked up over here.
Oh shit.
I'll never forget it. He didn't even say anything. He just came around the corner. I was like, oh my God, what happened?
I love that he didn't even say anything either.
He didn't
Like,
have
yeah.
to. What is he gonna
Why
say?
What did he say? Yeah.
Like, yeah, you need to go home or dust
Oh,
off or
shit.
something. I don't know.
That's good.
Anyway,
That's
yeah.
fantastic.
I don't think the paper towels are going to take care of that.
No, I
That's
did
good.
not.
Yo, Brad, what
New
up?
shirt.
Srad
Whoever
is
said
sending.
the movie Holes, that's a fucking great movie. But
Srad
It's
is
right there. You
sending
can see
love
who said it.
from
Kate.
the bowels of
Great
the
movie.
military.
Hi, Kate.
That's
I don't know who
right.
that is.
Thank you, Srad.
Yeah, Brad's in the military now.
That's
Watching.
Dylan's brother.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cousin.
cousin. That's his cousin.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you guys seem like brothers, honestly. But yeah, shout out to you being in Air Force.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, Air Force. But But yeah, so
Probably got it wrong.
yeah,
Shit.
sorry, Srad. But you're in the bowels of the military, I guess. So is that all you guys have for?
I'm glad I got to contribute.
I think we got some fucking.
What
got
else?
some good
What more do
Yeah.
you want?
We got.
right?
We got.
You got poop stories. You got toner in his face. Yeah.
Pig
Still one of my
face,
favorite lines ever.
aliens,
And you have Jay just
losing his
roasting
shit.
a motherfucker.
You got
while they
dimes
could hear
getting
him.
dropped.
I mean, you got a winner segment right there.
Didn't you have a Best Buy? Yeah, you talked about the Best Buy story. Where
Yeah,
the
my
guy-
friend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
similar
that was
story
great.
last week.
Yeah, it was the same answer center, by the way. Oh, so good.
All right,
The
so,
best stuff happened there.
Do we have a debate? Is that like a debate clip, or am I just using?
Should I go to the bathroom first then before we're going to debate?
That's fine.
You got a shit? Did you drink some
Just
orange
pee.
juice?
Yeah, how much orange juice
much
did you
orange
have?
juice
No
did you
orange juice
drink?
was
Oh my
consumed
God.
today. Yep. I just got to.
Everybody were safe.
All right, so we're gonna get into the great debate
Oh.
mega edition when Jason gets back. But in the meantime, we'll take a little reprieve here and say hi. to
Your mom
everyone.
shared it.
Yeah, Susan is the best person on the planet.
Susan.
She has been a supporter of the show since day one, and
Almost like she's your mom.
yeah, I
Good
swear,
mom right there.
She's
Good
amazing,
mom.
and she knows that I just disappoint my family with this show because I just
It's not
swear
just your
on-
family.
Yeah, I disappoint almost everyone with it, but you know,
Hey, Andy.
she still supports it. Andy, hey, gentlemen, can't stay to watch long, but we'll listen when it's out. It's a banger right now.
I don't know who Andy is, but I like him.
He's all right.
What's up, Andy?
He comes in and
It's nice meeting you, buddy.
Him and his son come play VR all the time and have a
Dope.
fucking blast. They actually have a cool Let's Play channel together, which is awesome.
Cool. You can
Busted
finish
skip.
that up. Too.
Busted.
You,
Skip.
it's all you.
That's all me. I
Yeah,
have to
go.
do the rest of it.
You don't have to. I'll do it if you want to.
Well, maybe I'll think about it. So I'm gonna do a little flag there so we can cut this part out of there. Gonna go watch my stories. Nice seeing Natalie. What do you mean? Why would you want to watch stories? You're gonna miss the great debate. You have to wait.
This is
You
the
can
never-ending
watch-
story.
You can watch these whenever. You can't debate these important things later. Like, it's not like you can go back and watch them later. to
She's
debate
watching
it.
Friends reruns.
What? This is so much fun. I'm assuming that's a Swider. So much better. Thank you, Swider. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Also, if you guys like T-shirts, you know, it's getting kind of warmer outside now. If you want to get a T-shirt, go to the MattyIceandMarkyMark.com. You can get yourself a T-shirt
Or a sweater. Because
or a
it's
hoodie if
getting-
you're still cold.
It's getting warm out there, so you might want to pick up a hoodie.
I'll personally reimburse every person that buys anything from your store 15%.
So if you buy
They
a
get a
sweater,
15% discount from me, Venmo or PayPal. I will take care of it.
Okay.
Wow.
So hook it up. Send me
Money
the
bags
receipt.
over
Money,
here.
money bags pits.
Look, I know I can say that because no one's going to buy anything.
Oh, man. Now I want everyone to go buy something.
I hope they do.
I hope they buy 10 fucking shirts.
I hope they do.
And you'll owe us so much.
Like
Well, you'll
like
owe
$8 or some shit.
MattyIceandMarkyMarkPodcast.com.
Buy me an XL, man. How about you buy an XL, you money bag
Did you not
motherfucker?
listen to the
Yeah,
whole thing where he said go to the store and buy it?
Matty Ice
Go
and
give me some milk.
MarkyMark.com.
MattyIceandMarkyMarkPodcast.com.
Is that the... No, it's just Matty Ice and MarkyMark.
I thought it was yahoo.com.
It's something
Just
along
go to
those lines.
trippytees.com and we're the
Oh, yeah.
most popular fucking shirt on the website.
Deja vu
trippytees.com.
stripclub.com, I think is what it is.
Natalie, if you go, I'm going to be pissed at you. I'm just letting you know.
Damn,
You
Jason.
better stay in
Jacob
this.
is not happy with you.
Might have to drip myself out. What the fuck? We're getting into the good parts here. Jason had to go take a piss. And he
Pay
fucked
you to buy
everything
me
up.
shit, says
Yeah,
All our
Jacob.
viewers have left.
Everyone's fucking leaving now.
It's because I'm the main draw.
No, there's 12 before there were less.
Yeah.
Main draw.
Hold on, let's see if it drops. Yep, it's already lower.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Showed
get
up.
into the great debate here. We've got the mega great debate edition. So let's get right into it.
Oh, Natalie left? That makes sense. She goes to bed early.
So in this great debate, we've got a few different ones that we're gonna talk about. The first one is gonna be who we think the most famous professional wrestler is. So Mark, why don't you
This is interesting.
go with it?
Well, Jason started.
Yeah, we'll go.
I want to be the end.
Because he is the ultimate wrestling.
But
fan.
Mark's the connoisseur. I feel like Mark should start. because he's-
I'll say this. No. Let me start because I'm not the wrestling fan. Let's go
Okay.
in progression of who is the biggest wrestling fan, with
So
me
then-
being the lowest.
So I'll be after you then.
I'm
Mike.
there you go.
I've been around. I've not really watched wrestling. The height of my wrestling viewing was happening in the mid to late 80s. Man, this is tough because there's two guys that I would put it
So
down
It's
to.
pretty much who, like, when you think pro wrestler, the first one that pops in your head as being the most popular, the most famous pro wrestler there is? Media or whatever, anything that pops out.
There's two though. That's the problem.
That's right. I know
There's-
it's tough. There's a
there's-
few of them, but
There's Hulk Hogan, and then there is Space Mountain, the oldest ride with the longest line, and that is Ric Flair. And I have to say, it's Ric Flair.
okay.
Okay,
I
you're
mean,
going with Ric
that's
Flair.
good.
So
Yeah,
when you
everybody
think
knows
pro wrestler,
woo,
Ric
so
Flair.
yeah.
You could go anywhere and say Ric
Yep.
Flair, and somebody would go, woo!
Yep, you're right.
Anywhere.
You're right.
But
That's a good one.
there's Hogan. He had his own TV show. He's more modern. If Ric Flair would have been more
He's a
popular a
racist,
few
yeah.
years later, yeah, he's a huge racist. Everybody, look, you knew that though, folks.
Oh,
That
I
is
know,
not
yeah.
news. That is
Right?
you act like it's
Yeah.
news, but it's not.
No,
It's
that's
down to
not
those
news.
two. But if you're asking me, I like Ric Flair better. Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Jason. Oh,
Whoa,
no, Matt.
So I like the Ric Flair thing, and I like the Hulk Hogan thing. I also thought about both of them. I really think that if you're going even further back, because there's some older people out there that used to watch wrestling real far back in the day. I would say my go-to is Andre the Giant, just because of how much outside of wrestling that guy really encapsulated, with like him showing up to certain events or being an actor and stuff
I was
like
actually watching the Andre the Giant documentary.
Yeah,
when I
There's
came
yeah,
out.
Phil.
There's documentary.
What's
yeah.
up, Phil? I love you. Phil
Uh,
Cooley, my buddy in Atlanta, poker buddy Phil. I have a hard time disagreeing with him, although it's hard to. It's tough. I think Hulk is more popular,
Phil,
but
Phil says Hulk Hogan. A few people are saying The Rock, which is that's another really good one. But
that's generational. I think that's probably the right answer. Actually, the more I think about it,
Of all time, yeah.
Yeah.
Spoiler
of-
alert, that's who I'm going to go with.
of all
Yeah.
time, I'm saying
I'm older,
Andre
though.
the Giant for sure. That's my
Andre the
pick.
Giant is legendary. The stories associated with Andre the Giant are amazing.
Well, he
They're
drank
not-
like- he drank like 60
he drank that
beers.
800 million
Yeah.
beers. The beer can looks like a freaking rock, and there's
Yeah.
it's like that guy is amazing. But I just
Like-
think that Hogan transcends, and those guys transcend media.
The
Yeah.
way I'm thinking about it is, if I went up to my grandma and I was talking about
Tell him, Phil.
wrestlers, and I said,
Brian Wayne is
Hey,
correct.
Grandma, I love Andre the Giant. She's like, oh, I know that fucking guy. Like, I know my grandma would know who Andre the Giant is. I don't know if she would know who Hulk Hogan is.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna know who Hulk Hogan is. Over
I don't.
Andre.
Maybe
My buddy
Well,
has.
see-
possible.
I'll say this. Go ahead. Go
And
ahead.
we're,
Jason, go
and we're
ahead.
going to who my grandma would know. My grandma has asked me about The Rock on numerous occasions.
So you said The Rock.
I'm
is-
going with The Rock. My personal favorite, because I can't talk about him except for to say he's my favorite, is Stone Cold. I fucking love Stone Cold. I wish he was more in the media. He's got his own beer. He had a Broken Skull Ranch show or whatever. But The Rock is known for this. And the best part about The Rock is he's actually a good human being, and he makes a good fucking tequila too.
That asks another question though. Who's your favorite wrestler?
Yeah,
I
Hold
think
on,
that's-
hold on, let me.
Oh,
No,
let's-
yeah, no.
let's
You're
go
right. You're right.
around.
Go, Mark.
So
Go. I'm
my
sorry.
favorite's Stone Cold, but
So
Yeah,
the thing
that's
is, the thing is with this question, it's tough because the answer to this has changed all
Yeah.
through the course of history, and the one though who is the most of all time is tough because there was Andre was that, and there is times when it was Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan for sure. And then you have The Rock. You had Stone Cold before The Rock. So Stone Cold was the most popular.
Stone
of all
Cold's
time.
awesome. Some awesome
And
movies
then
too.
you had The Rock, and then no one's mentioned John Cena.
John
Yeah.
Cena's gigantic.
So John Cena's humongous as far
Who?
as being popular.
I-
And
I don't know who that is.
I think the ones I just named are mostly. I mean, you have Macho Man too. He's another one that could be.
Macho Man, yeah.
So yeah.
Tom, Andy, and Brian are all correct. No
got
Holds
3
Barred is a
minutes.
fucking masterpiece.
100% correct.
Saw that in theaters with my mom.
1,000,000%. That's actually what it is.
So I gotta say, if you go up and ask somebody about a wrestler, and if they're gonna name the most popular wrestler, I 100% would used to say it was Hulk Hogan,
Yeah,
and now I'd say it's The Rock.
Yeah.
it's The Rock. Yeah.
That's fair.
I think
I
we're
can't disagree.
I think we're all kind of right, though. I think.
Yeah, we are.
I
Yep.
think it's all
Because
like,
he's
all
totally
of-
right about Ric Flair. You could go to fucking Sweden.
You
Ric
could
Flair would be like, woo!
Somebody
in
would
the
be
Swedish
like,
accent.
"Woo!"
Yeah.
in a Swedish accent. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think as more time passes and more people,
It's
Ric-
going to be The Rock.
it's
I
gonna-
agree. I agree.
No, it's gonna be John Cena.
You
Yeah.
think so?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
can't
as he
see-
gets his movie,
Shut
his
the
acting,
fuck up, mother.
his acting career going right
I mean,
now.
he's great in the movie where he had the butt chug.
Yeah,
What was the one?
Excuse me?
blockers.
Cock blockers.
Cock blockers. Yeah,
Yeah.
blockers.
Didn't see it.
Great movie.
There
Yeah.
you go. Woo! With the
Tower of
umlaut.
power,
The
too
umlaut.
sweet to be
Andy
sour.
Harrington with the umlaut.
But yeah, we already talked. My favorite
Woo.
wrestler of all time is Stone Cold.
Yeah.
All right, so Matt, who's your favorite?
So my favorite, I've said it on the show before, it's Rey Mysterio, man. I grew up watching him, and he's the most acrobatic motherfucker.
Well, and that, you know what? That's why it upsets me that you stop watching AEW for some reason.
I know. I love
Ray
the
Phoenix.
lucha.
Ray Phoenix is incredible. Ray Phoenix is the absolute epitome of Rey Mysterio.
I just love lucha. I love everything.
Watch AEW with us.
I will. You know, I got to get back into wrestling. You guys are starting to do well. Obviously, you do it every Wednesday, and I just don't make it out for movie night. But
You also forget that we have movie night, even though we've been doing it for.
I never get invited to it. But
fuck you, motherfucker.
Your favorite wrestler is Stone Cold. Who was yours again? Did you say?
I haven't said.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Yeah, who's your favorite?
It's Randy Poffo.
Who the fuck is that?
Nerd. You don't know who Randy Poffo is?
Get good.
Is
Randy
that like-
Poffo is Leaping Lanny Poffo's brother.
What?
Randy Poffo
Is that Green
is
Hurricane?
Randy Macho Man Savage.
Oh,
I love how the guy says he's the least wrestling fan, and the other guys don't know it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah.
Randy Savage is the Macho Man, and that is what do you want from the
That's a
guy?
good
The guy
choice.
is fucking amazing.
Good
Yeah.
choice.
And I will say this: you get Elizabeth when you get fucking Randy Savage.
And also a rap
You
record.
get
Rap
rap
record.
record,
Be the
but you
realest.
get Elizabeth. And what
Yeah.
more do you want than Elizabeth? What are you
You're
going to
correct.
get? What's her name with the little femdong? What's her name? China? Isn't she? Never mind. I forget I said that, guys. Everybody looked at me like I was weird.
Transgenders.
It's
She's-
fine.
She's dead anyway.
Hey, well, then it's good.
China's
And-
dead?
No,
I didn't know
Oh
China was
man.
dead.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
So Ian
I
says
know you touched the. That's right. Get him, Brad Weiser.
Ian says
Ooh,
he agrees with me. Andre
I mean,
has to be the most iconic.
That's
across
why I
the
like all of our
globe.
answers.
And
Yeah, they're all good.
Andy
You'll
says,
get somebody to agree with any of them.
Andy says Foley is God. I do love Mick Foley's
Oh my
probably
God, Mick Foley
second
was
favorite
incredible.
wrestler.
Yep.
Mankind, Cactus Jack, I love all of them.
He would be my second too.
Yeah.
He'd be my second
And then-
favorite. Yep.
Hogan, I know you touched Elizabeth. That's
Ooh, Hogan. I know you touched Elizabeth.
As far as
that is a really good Randy
Pretty good
Savage.
Randy Savage.
as far as
I've been practicing for 30 years, guys.
What about Mark? What is Mark's favorite wrestler? Even though I already know.
Yeah, I do too.
Because
I
I
do
bought you
too.
so many pop figures for him.
Yep.
And well, actually,
never bought me a
I have
pop
not
figure.
bought you pop figure for him. If I did,
No,
'Cause you're a
mine's
shitty friend.
Mine, I can't answer that question.
yeah, you
It's
can.
been a tie forever, and it always will be.
Well,
No,
go with your tie.
I know who your favorite.
Tell us
is.
both.
Yeah.
Bret Hart, and Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a tie. I can't ever. I've fought that question my whole life, and I just decided.
Grease
to
and
tie.
greasier?
Tie forever. Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, greatest feud. My favorite style of wrestling.
The Hitman Hart.
I love me some '96 WrestleMania 12.
Oh,
Iron
Brian
Man
even
match.
knew it. Brian even fucking
Yep.
knew it there.
Yep, it's definitely WrestleMania 12 Iron Man match. That was my favorite match of all time. It's slow paced,
My
just
favorite
how it used
is
to
The
be.
Rock versus Mankind during halftime heat. So yep.
Where he just hits him in the head like 447
47 times with the chair. Yep.
That's hard to watch.
That's the reason why you can't hit people in the head with the chair. It was because of that match. Yep.
That is
No,
hard
Chris
to
Benoit
watch.
murdered his whole family because of a concussion.
Fair enough.
That's
Fair
why
enough.
they-
Yeah.
You know, they probably
My
had it coming.
argument's less dark.
Sorry.
Matt, Mark, yeah.
Sorry.
I just like Macho Man.
Okay, so
Macho Man's
I don't
good
think he
choice.
killed
He's
anybody.
great. Yeah, right?
so
He
wrestling.
might have. I don't know.
He killed a tree
That's different.
when he drove into it while having a heart
Yeah.
attack and also dying.
Jesus
But that was-
Christ.
Hey, man, if you're a wrestling fan, you got to get used to death.
Fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
you're
do
right.
die a lot.
Dead Wrestler Beach.
Bret
Watch
Hart.
it on YouTube.
I mean, Bret Hart's brother fucking fell. Like he died. Everyone dies when they wrestle.
Yeah, it's
That's
Yep.
Dark Side of Wrestling.
That's
It's
a
a great
shitty
show.
program.
Owen?
Great show.
Owen Hart?
Owen Hart. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. I don't even know what I know.
All right, less depressing. On to
let's-
the next.
Okay,
Let's-
moving on.
So speaking of,
What's your favorite cemetery? What's your favorite kind of headstone? Do you like the classic? Do you like the big?
do you like
sarcophagus?
What's
Are
your
you a
favorite-
sarcophagus
what's your
guy?
favorite
Are you a
cigar?
Are you an
mausoleum?
urn guy?
Is it Robusto?
I'm surprised Undertaker wasn't your favorite guy. Well,
So
Paul Bear
how do
over
you
there.
guys feel about hard, like crunchy tacos versus soft tacos?
To bring it down a notch. Yep.
I got a story that's relevant to this
Jason.
conversation.
All right, throwback, Jason. You're at about here. Let's bring it down to about
Bring
here.
it down to about here. Yeah.
So hard taco versus a soft taco. Where are we at on this one? Jason, you started.
100% hard tacos. Hard tacos are crunchier, tastier, better. If you got a soft taco, you got a fucking burrito. Just put more meat in there, make it a burrito.
Make that bitch. a
Hard
burrito.
shell tacos are where it's at, and that's what. When I think of a taco, I think of a hard shell taco.
Soft taco for life.
Soft taco is for Mark. Here.
You got a burrito then.
What about you, Mike?
Mike, do you like
There's always a
burritos?
story, right? There's always a story. So
Yeah.
here's what I'm going to say. It is situationally dependent because if you're going to eat said hard taco within a few minutes of getting it, hard taco. Okay, give me the hard taco.
Yeah.
But if you're going to be driving for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then you're
Making a
going to
solid
eat it when you get home, I did that today. Okay, I had the quesalupa, got the 2 tacos,
yeah.
and I'll tell you what, I ate the quesalupa first because I knew I had to do it for the show, trying to
Science?
contribute,
For
make
science?
shows for science.
For
you know,
science, yeah.
it's all part of the scientific study. So I get to the hard tacos. The first one, it was okay. Second one, I didn't even get it out of the wrapper, and it literally fell in half. So now I have and the other side stuck to the paper. So now I've got a fucking
You got
project.
like a tostada.
I had a goddamn project. No, because you got to somehow get it off the paper, and you're trying to put it back together, and you're trying to eat it. And this piece of paper, I look like I swear to God, I look like I hadn't eaten in 2 weeks when I ate it.
So
It was awful. I was like, if half of it fell on the fucking floor, and I was like, yeah. So if you can eat it quickly, hard taco wins all day. But if it's 10 minutes late, and you know what's even worse? Those Doritos Locos tacos, you don't even get 10 minutes.
Oh, you got to eat those right away.
No, you
Yep.
better eat those in the drive-thru.
You
You better eat that. That dude may
As
as
soon as
well
they hand
hand
that
it
back
to
to
you.
you, you
He
need
just
it,
needs
yeah.
to shove
He's
that
just
bitch
feeding it to me.
Right into your mouth.
That should be the rule.
Yep.
And once COVID's gone and everybody's vaccinated, just feed me the fucking Doritos Locos taco and bring back the Cool Ranch. What the fuck? You took
my God,
Cool
the
Ranch
Cool-
off the menu?
Right? The
What
Cool
is
Ranch was
wrong with you
incredible.
people? You want to talk tacos? We can talk tacos all
Yep.
night.
Why would they
Go on.
not keep the Cool Ranch used to be on the menu all the
I
time?
don't understand it.
Yep.
Matt, what do you pick?
Oh, so both of you guys are wrong, and this is
How am I wrong? I picked both.
Wait, we're gonna put medium tacos? Then, you fucking weirdo.
He likes corn shells. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
He likes corn soft shells, you weird
so
fuck.
The problem
He
is
likes
you
the
guys
Joe
are like
Biden of tacos.
you guys are like basing this on Taco Bell tacos for some reason.
No, I'm basing it on
not.
any
No.
tacos.
When I
No.
make tacos, I do hard
Have you
shell
ever
tacos, yeah.
had a homemade tortilla taco?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like from a straight ass Mexican restaurant.
100%. I've had.
and I
And you
cook
go
those
for
up,
a
yeah.
soft shell taco every time.
Hard shell taco.
It's so
No.
much better.
I'll
No.
tell you this. There's a place by my place that takes the hard shells and they fry them up. It's called a golden taco.
I've had those.
Taco Bell is what it's called. No, seriously, they do, and they're fantastic
Yeah.
because then it can't fucking like it's already fried. It's like it's
Yep.
formed.
I
That's
mean,
it.
When you think about it, the best taco is the
Ian says
the
you
hard
win.
taco inside the soft shell taco.
Nope.
That's
double
best
decker.
thing. The
Yeah.
double decker is
Yeah,
the
that's
best
what
kind
Brad
of
just
taco.
said here. Bring
But
back
they
the
put
double
beans in
decker
the
so
middle
I
of
can
it.
enjoy
You know why?
living again.
You know why? Because the hard shell taco makes the soft taco
They'll make
better.
it. Just
Because
ask
the hard
them.
taco's
Because
better.
it gives you some texture. That's the only good part about a crunchy a hard shell taco is
Hard
the
shell tacos are
texture.
the best.
Here's the deal. I'm gonna talk to Dr. Brad Weiser here. You know, go Air Force.
Good name.
I'm gonna tell you. Talk to Taco Bell and tell them that you want that because they'll make it. They still have all the shit. All they're taking is a soft shell, wiping some fucking beans that they just
Right?
added water to, and then they're slapping it around
We were
regular ass
just talking
taco.
about the quesalupa.
That
It's
is
just a tortilla
not
on a
complicated.
tortilla.
They got all the
Yeah.
shit. Dr. Brad Weiser, demand the double decker, and they will
Yeah,
provide
you're a
it.
veteran, so you
Yeah, and show them your thing. You get a 10% discount.
Right?
You get some pull around here, man.
Taco Bell owes
Thank you for
a
your
double-decker
service.
taco.
Ian
Yep.
sells.
You guys are gringos.
Ian
No explaino.
says that Clevman's answer wins my vote.
Yeah,
So
Ian
Yeah.
Chingate, cabrón.
So that's the hard versus crunchy the crunchy
What did Mark say?
taco.
I said soft.
Mark is a
Mark
soft.
said you're an idiot.
Giant elaborate story. I'm like, I just like.
No,
soft.
he like said he said
You
to-
like burritos. then.
Mark
You
is a
like
Mark got
flaccid,
to the point.
Mark is a flaccid taco kind of guy, just
He's
like
a
I am.
fucking fast food elitist.
All right.
he's a fleetist.
Yeah, fleetist.
Second to last one, the penultimate.
Good word.
Greatest action movie star.
There's a bonus.
This
Go.
is tough. Come back to me. This is tough.
I'll
I gotta
go.
think about this.
Tom Cruise.
What?
What?
What the fuck? What the
I knew.
fuck?
Okay,
Are
thanks
you
for
fucking insane?
thanks for
I knew
tuning
it.
in, everybody. Look at that, 0 viewers
Yep,
now.
I knew- I
Thank
knew it
you,
was gonna
Mark.
be-
There's no you're not
Tom
being serious
Cruise?
right
I'm
now.
not-
Tom
I knew-
Cruise.
Don't talk about some Mission Impossible
I
bullshit
knew
or
it
Top
was gonna
Gun.
be.
Don't
I
do
knew
it.
it was gonna be.
You're fucking
don't
joking
you
right
do
now.
it. Don't
There's
you-
no fucking way you're gonna go with Tom Cruise.
You can't beat
Fucking
Top Gun.
5'2" Tom Cruise.
First of all,
Tom's
microphones
the man.
amplify your voice. Don't yell into the microphone.
I'm sorry, but I'm upset.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're right. You should be mad.
There's two good Tom Cruise movies.
Yeah,
Top Gun and-
Oblivion and Live, Die, Repeat. Both of them.
And Top Gun, you
Top
fucking
Dude,
I
you
guess
didn't even
Top
talk
Gun.
about risky
fucking
business.
Philistine.
Risky business. Have you seen Vanilla Sky?
Hey,
No.
Top Gun.
I was like a Family Guy. I
love-
didn't mean
I
an
love-
abortion.
Why? Okay, why is Tom Cruise? your
Yeah,
pick
why
here?
is Tom Cruise your
Yeah,
choice?
you're gonna have to. You're
Top
gonna have to
Gun.
defend this one.
All you need is Top Gun.
No, you need way more
can't-
examples
you
than
can't just
Top
have
Gun.
One movie.
Top Gun, baby. I
That's
loved
not
it.
the only example. You need more.
I mean, yeah, he's got the Mission Impossible ones and
Danger
stuff.
zone.
Top Gun, baby,
Take it to
all day.
All right, so
Jesus Christ,
Mark,
Mark.
Top Gun.
Mark, I'm extremely disappointed.
What about
Minority Report.
what about
Fuck
Oh my
off.
God, fuck you.
But Mark, I like you, but you're way off on
what
this
about
one, buddy.
you, Mike?
All right, I'm gonna tell you because there's always a story,
I
right?
do want you
Okay,
to tell me. That's
so
why I asked the
I watch a lot of bad action movies.
I do too.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I buy a lot of shitty VHS movies. You can still get them cheap. Go out there and get them, people, because you're gonna at some point you're not gonna be able to. You think VHS can be cheap for everybody? It's not.
It's not.
I'll tell you.
That's the next thing to get graded.
Yeah. We'll get to that.
VJ will
that's
start
that's
doing
got to go on the list.
that. Oh shit! I didn't.
Yeah,
think
but
about that.
we got 2 more topics because I got another bonus
So-
one we're gonna do live. I'm gonna say this: if you've ever seen the Delta Force
Fucking awesome movie.
and you've seen Chuck Norris,
Talking about Chuck Norris?
you've seen Chuck Norris fly through a window on a motorcycle and hit a dude with an elbow while he's flying through a window on a motorcycle.
Because he's Chuck Norris.
Because he's
Yep.
Chuck Norris. Then he fucking roundhouse kicks the guy to basically death, flies
Yep.
through the window. Then Chuck Norris, driving on same motorcycle, following a Jeep with a machine gun, blows up the machine gun, stands on the seat of a moving motorcycle, grabs a rope, catches a fucking airplane with his motorcycle, and climbs onto the airplane. It's Chuck Norris.
Yep.
It's Chuck Norris. You have to watch these movies and go, okay, Van Damme, great. Okay, fucking, I hate Sylvester Stallone, but his movies are okay. Give me Schwarzenegger's fantastic. Predator is fucking kick ass. Fucking
spoiled my
Chuck
answer.
Norris. I'm sorry. Okay, edit that out, everybody. I didn't say any of that. Chuck Norris. When I saw him fly through that window on a motorcycle and elbow that
Mike-
dude in the face, I thought, I want to have
Mike,
sex with that man.
What about when he came out in Expendables 2?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
man is in his mid 70s.
Yep.
In Expendables 2, he's in his mid 70s. He just blew up a fucking tank and knocked a fucking plane out of the fucking sky.
Because
in
he's
his
Chuck
mid 70s.
Norris.
And he looks like he's maybe early 50s.
Yeah.
He looks better than all the old fucks that are in Expendables 2.
Yep.
And he's the oldest of all of them.
Jackie Chan is a
He's
great answer. I'm going to give Ian
So-
a credit.
He's
Jackie
incredible.
Chan is a fantastic answer,
Ian,
but
Ian, so
God.
I'll let you get the last answer because it was mine, and
Yeah.
we won't spoil it anymore. Jackie Chan was actually up there.
Jackie Chan's up there for
Ian, Ian shouts out
You
Jackie
know who's
Chan.
not up there? Tom Cruise.
I watch a lot of bad podcasts too. Fucking Tom Cruise says shit.
Oh man, you're getting roasted.
Oh.
You should be. You
Brian
should
Wayne
be.
says, I actually love the Mummy.
I love
with
you,
Tom
Mark,
Cruise.
but you should be getting roasted for this. Yeah.
So
I like my
and
action
also,
stars to act. Good.
Also, Dr. Bradweiser.
He was
laughed
also
my
great as
ass
one of
off.
the Oompa Loompas.
The Mission Impossible movies where they have to shoot every
Spot on.
single scene at
Spot on.
specific angles.
Or
so
how
that
he
you
doesn't
don't
like to
notice.
run because he's not an action star.
Yeah.
He's a Scientologist, or
Yeah.
he used to be.
Okay, so
So-
we into me? 'Cause-
No. Well, I didn't even fucking hold
Okay,
on.
go ahead.
So Jackie Chan's an amazing action star.
Does his own stunts too.
If you want an amazing Jackie Chan movie, The Foreigner is probably one of the best
Rumble in
ones.
the Bronx. Rumble in the Bronx is the best.
That's a really good one too.
Tom Cruise does his own stunts.
Does he?
Yeah, because he can't get hurt because he's only going to fall 2
Because he's
feet.
5'2". Yeah.
Hey man, Tom Cruise, great actor.
So I'm actually gonna go with Sylvester Stallone. And he's
good.
not.
He's a good choice.
He's a tie for my first.
I bet you haven't seen Bullet to the Head, which was
I have
fucking-
seen Bullet to the Head,
badass
and
movie.
it got horrible reviews.
He
I
fights Khal
actually,
Drogo with an axe.
I fucking love that movie,
Great
and
movie.
it's Michael Pena is in that movie,
Great
isn't
movie.
he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got him, Jacob.
I like this
He's
guy.
killing it right
I
now.
like this guy. Yep.
But no, I gotta go with Sylvester
Good
Stallone,
choice.
and he's not
Over the
Every-
top.
every movie isn't an insane action movie, but he's always in like
He's good.
He's always in good action movies, like all the Rocky Balboas. Rambo, the fourth Rambo is probably one of
God.
the best action movies
You
of
and
all
I,
time.
you and I got to see 5, which
Yeah,
was
we
not
got
as
to
good, but it's
see-
still fun.
We got to see Rambo: Last Blood, which was absolutely an incredible revenge flick.
Yeah, not great, but still fun.
Over the Top, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Classic.
Isn't it like the premise of that movie that you have to win an arm wrestling contest to get your son back or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
Mike. Yes,
That's
Mike. So it's like
exactly-
real life.
that's
Yeah,
It's
so
just like real life. That's
yeah.
what I was gonna say. That's reality
It's
TV
based
before
on a
reality
true-
TV.
That
That's
movie's
what's-
actually based on a true story.
That's what Sylvester he does that on a
Multiple
weekly
true stories.
basis. Actually, if you
Based
didn't
on
know
a story.
that. That's a biography.
I didn't
That's
know
an
that.
autobiography.
I didn't know that.
That's
behind
how
the music
he had
shit.
all of his daughters. He won armor and had sex with the girl afterwards, and that's how he had all of his daughters. So
Yeah.
it's a true story.
I want to
So-
believe you so badly.
You should, because it's a true story.
And Jason, why don't you take it over?
My
with the
answer
best.
is right behind Arnold Schwarzenegger. I've read 2 biographies in my life. Schwarzenegger's one of them. Anthony Kiedis from Red Hot Chili Peppers is the other one. But
I'm sorry you read about trash.
Schwarzenegger is the best. He talked about Chuck Norris in Delta Force. Have you ever seen Commando with Schwarzenegger?
Man.
So it's like kind of like Taken, except better because in the first 10 minutes, somebody takes his daughter in commando, and then he just wastes dudes for 80 minutes. he lands on an island with a fucking rocket launcher, just shoots dudes in the face. He impales a guy on a pipe for no reason, except for that he's Schwarzenegger. Also, great actor. He's in Kindergarten Cop, classic.
Yeah. Also,
Twins.
he makes
Twins.
Twins, goddamn
It's
legendary.
not a tumor.
Yeah,
he
not
makes
a, tumor,
a
classic.
kindergarten teacher look like a badass.
Yeah,
that's the best
He's
part.
the best. He actually came back with a shitty movie from 10 years ago with Johnny Knoxville called The Last Stand.
That's a good
Not
one
bad.
too.
Not bad.
Schwarzenegger
Still a
would have
great
been my
actor.
second answer.
And he's also in my favorite Terminator movie, Terminator 3.
Which is wrong.
Terminator 3, which
But
is the best Terminator
but
movie.
Little known fact, he's also in my favorite Terminator movie, Terminator 2, which is a much better Terminator.
Terminator
movie.
3 is better.
I want you to all go watch the Delta Force, and then you think about what your answer is.
What I don't want you to watch
That's what I want
is
you to
the
do.
Tom Cruise action movie.
No, don't do that. Don't hurt.
Who's hyped for
Don't.
Maverick? This guy. This guy.
Fucking
is.
Cocktail with Elizabeth Shue.
No.
Yeah.
With
Maverick coming out. That new Top Gun movie.
what's his name? James. Who was the star of Maverick? That guy.
Mel Gibson. Mel
No.
Gibson star Maverick.
No.
Commando's
Who's the other guy?
script
The old guy.
is about a paragraph long,
James
and the
something.
movie is amazing. Swider says the movie Taken was good. Liam Neeson is actually a decent action
Neeson's
star.
good.
He's just the problem with him is he always plays the same role.
And he got started too old because nobody knew that Taken was going to take off for that, and that made him an action star. And he was in his 50s when that happened.
So you're saying
so.
Taken took off?
Taken took off.
Yeah. fair
I knew
enough.
what I was doing there.
All right, so we got our greatest action movie
Oh,
star.
shit,
our
Keanu
And
Reeves.
three of us were
favorite.
right, and somebody picked a
Oh,
midget.
Keanu Reeves, damn. So Christian, shout out to Christian. Thanks for tuning in, man. Keanu Reeves and Liam Neeson, number one.
Keanu Reeves.
John Wick was
Wow,
incredible.
yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Keanu Reeves is
James
good.
Gunn.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Keanu Reeves is amazing too. I will never. They can make 77 John Wick movies.
Ted
and I'll
Theodore
watch every
Logan.
They're going to
single-
make at least 5, and I'm happy about it.
and I'll watch all of them.
Yep.
And they're going to make another Top Gun, so I'm going to check that one out.
That's gonna be great too.
They're also going to make The Firm 2, The Reckoning.
God,
Firmer.
firm to firmer.
All
Days
right.
of Thunder 2, The Reckoning.
Yeah.
All right, the penultimate topic, I guess. Now,
I love that word.
favorite Mountain Dew flavor. Mark, what's your favorite Mountain Dew flavor right now?
Oh, man.
This should be a clean sweep.
See, it was,
This needs to be a clean sweep, folks.
This is
If it's not, I'm gonna be mad.
it
don't
was,
know.
it was always live wire, but now I'm really digging the Major Melon, bro. I think this one wins now.
Major Melon for Mark.
Yep.
I used to say Voltage, and I've had it recently, and it just feels like it's rotting my teeth.
Oh, any Mountain Dew will do that.
Well,
Yeah.
Voltage just seems like an extra step towards that, and so does Whiteout. I liked Whiteout. For
Whiteout
a
was
minute,
good. Whiteout was good.
but that also, I had like 47 cavities from Whiteout, so that kind of did some damage.
Well, any Mountain Dew flavor will do that.
Yeah.
right.
Thank you for reiterating that for me, Mark.
Yeah.
I would say my favorite Mountain Dew flavor, I've kind of gone back to it, is Baja Blast. I'm on the Baja Blast train again. I really loved Voltage, but having it in my older years, I don't like it as much as I used to.
Here's what I propose. On the count of 3, Clev, you and I say our favorite at the same time. I bet you they're gonna be the same.
I don't know. I don't know because
get
I'm
ready. Get
I'm
ready
really
for
common.
the bro man.
Yeah.
You're really oh, you like okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Maybe it's a bad idea.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm just going with original.
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 No,
Oh,
it's not
yes.
original. I waited for him to answer and said my answer. The correct answer is Matt's answer. It is
I mean,
Baja Blast.
is great.
I really thought
Baja
you were gonna go
Blast
with
is the
Baja
best.
Blast.
I did
fucking
too.
love
But
original.
you do love a
love
regular
it.
Dew.
I got worn out on the original. I drank too much of it.
I don't drink a
Look
lot.
at him up in the green screen.
I look forward to it. and
Oh,
work.
dude, hold that up.
Oh shit, that's awesome. That's awesome. This is actually an original Mountain
Pitch
Dew.
Black version 9.
That's the pitch
This
black
is not
Mountain
pitch
Dew.
black because pitch black is
Looks
disgusting.
pitch black from here,
But
buddy.
the pitch black slushy.
See, I think that's
Wow.
why. That's why, Mike, because I
Okay.
didn't drink pop for like 10 years. Because I
Yeah,
had a
yeah, that'll
Keystone,
do it.
And I drink this twice a week at work.
I got
So,
worn
yeah.
out on it, and I
Yeah.
love Baja
But
Blast.
I mean, Baja Blast is definitely a close second.
It's right
So-
up there.
This is
You know
my
what's
favorite
not a close
one.
second? Tom Cruise.
No, he loses. His favorite flavor is probably fucking Diet Mountain Dew Zero
Ian
or some
drinks
shit.
Mountain Dew for the caffeine, not the taste, but Voltage
Same,
is his
Ian.
go-to.
Ian, I drink it for caffeine.
Brian also likes the Major Melon.
Major
Oh,
Melon's
so I
good.
got
Hey,
a
man,
bonus
Code Red.
thing. I
Code
got a
Red's
bonus.
amazing.
Code Red's good.
I almost picked Code Red, and I almost picked Game Fuel.
I've
And
got
for anyone that's tried it, Supernova would actually be my favorite if it was still a flavor. That one.
Favorite?
My favorite. It was my favorite.
My favorite favor.
So what's our last topic? Is it the graded games?
The major debate.
Well, hold on
Oh
now,
my God, we're
because I
just
got a
gonna talk about
bonus,
this for 2
and I feel like we should have the other one before we have. I feel like we should have the bonus one before.
Yours is the fucking bonus.
Okay. Well,
So,
no, but I got another
have
bonus.
another
I got
one?
a bonus on top of the bonus.
Well, why do I keep saying penultimate then?
I kept trying to correct you, but you weren't
Okay.
listening.
So
Matt, you're saying it because it's a cool fucking word.
Okay,
grab
so
those. Grab that stuff over there.
the penultimate debate.
If you don't mind.
here-
These games?
No, the candy.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Oh, we have a live.
We're good. No,
Oh, you saved it.
it's a very
Just set
professional
it there.
podcast, everybody. We're good. He's got it. Fill this Mountain Dew bottle up with that Jägermeister. That's right, bitch. That shit's empty.
My basement is slanting.
Look what you did.
You guys are drunk.
We're not though.
Motherfuckers.
All right,
You guys are fucking
the real
hammered.
debate. We're gonna do it live.
We're doing it live.
I didn't
is
pick
good.
green
This is
stuff
good.
either.
He filled his Mountain Dew bottle with Jaeger.
You got Twizzlers.
So Twizzlers
the classic Twizzler, strawberry,
versus grape.
and you got original red vines. We're gonna eat these on the air live, and we're gonna decide which is better.
Excited about it because I think I have my answer, but I'm not.
They all
You
taste-
think
been a
you do? You think
It's
you
been a
do?
while.
They all
Okay.
taste the same.
All
to
right,
me.
so Mike,
No, they do not taste the same.
Mike, you distribute them. Don't watch Mike. We'll have a blind kind
There's
of.
no
taste
way you
test.
can't tell the difference between
Right?
these two
Yeah, you
things.
can't- there's no
Well,
way you can
one's
tell.
green and one's red. All right, give that to
Your
Mark.
eyes are shut.
That's
It
one.
don't matter.
It's a red piece of liquor. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, it don't matter.
I don't
Yeah.
actually know.
What
I
is
haven't
this?
seen it.
Well, I already guarantee I know this. I'm looking
Well,
at
this is probably a Twizzler because it's twisted.
I'm not telling you guys.
it. Am I eating it now?
No, Jesus. Hold
Eat
on,
it.
bud.
I mean it.
Go ahead, take a bite. Go ahead. Don't look over here. I saw you looking.
Flavor is a great fucking word. You're absolutely right.
Flavor
Definitely
it.
can guarantee there's a short of that.
Flavor it, boy. All right,
I'm gonna shit on Twizzlers. I can already tell you.
You're insane.
just wait.
I'm gonna shit on Twizzlers, bro.
Oh, yeah, I already know.
All right, right. To the next one.
Yep.
Thank you for listening to us eat, everybody.
Yup. This is an easy one. This is easy. Super
Damn.
I like every licorice, but except red vines. Ian, I thought I liked
easy. Ian,
you.
you're fucking wrong, my friend. 'Cause
Hold
Let me
on.
tell you something here. I'm gonna start it out. Twizzlers, fucking garbage compared to red vines. Red vines are way better. They have way more flavor. They got some more. They got more.
What up,
of
Ken?
they got more of the twisties, so there's more texture when you're biting into them. Red vines are better.
And you also
Ken's my
can
boy over
bite-
here, Ken Pescator, host of the Lured Up podcast out of New Jersey. Ken is a fantastic guy.
Thank
Yo,
you.
what up,
Thank you,
Ken?
Ken.
Thanks for tuning in, Ken. I
Love you,
appreciate
buddy.
it.
So you can bite off each end and use it as a straw. That's what I used to do as a kid.
Yep.
Still can.
I still can.
Now with a Twizzler, all that shit.
You can't do it as a Twizzler.
Wow.
That's what I said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are better if they're grapevines.
I'm
But
gonna tell you
yeah,
right
red,
now,
red vines
yeah.
are better.
Grapevines are better,
You
but red
conflicted
vines,
yet?
red vines
I
are
am.
so much better.
You're conflicted, aren't you?
Yep.
I knew you would be.
Kind of fucking with you.
Give me one of each again.
You got it. You can have as many as you like,
Let me four more here.
Give me at least 7 more to help me decide this. This is so much better licorice. It's so much better.
I'm gonna let Clev simmer over here with his he's
to me last.
he's coming to terms, okay?
All right,
to me
Mark.
last.
Mark, how do you feel about that?
So Twizzlers, the red vine just has like more of
I'm
that
gonna throw that
traditional
away.
licorice taste. I
did.
don't know.
I'm not a licorice guy. I really am not.
I am.
But
Yeah,
this red
vine's
vine,
more.
This red vine's so much better. There's so much more of a taste to
Yeah,
it.
there's more.
Ken, I
flavor
love
to
you,
it.
but you're wrong here.
There's more flavor. There's more texture. Which when you're chewing on something for that long, texture really goes a long way for the experience. And this is just more enjoyable.
Twizzlers is waxy trash, okay?
I'm gonna
And
say it, yeah.
Anybody that goes and picks Twizzlers over red vines after you've had both, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. But red vines crushes. Just like they said, Mr. Pibb and red vines equals crazy delicious. Okay? So that's it.
Beastie Boys,
It
yep.
really no, that was Lonely Island.
Oh yeah.
But
Yep.
but it's true. Red vines, I think red vines crush, and I love them. It's my airplane go-to. If I'm on a flight, I grab a $1 pack of red vines over at Walgreens, put them in my bag. I'm on the flight. They're fantastic. Twizzlers, flat, waxy, flavorless trash compared to red vines.
Yeah,
and I used to like Twizzlers.
These are like half the size of a red vine
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
Yeah, red vine for life.
All right.
Do you
Let's
see
do.
me shaking my head over
He's
here?
hurting. He's
It's
hurting.
because I've shaken to my core.
You're coming to terms with the truth. It's
Yep,
hard. It's
I
hard.
am.
I'm sorry.
I'm almost 40 years old, and I think I'm coming to grips.
We have.
I think red vines are better.
I knew it.
There we go.
We did it, folks.
We have a unanimous vote.
You're totally right.
High five.
Because
Come here.
Twizzlers compared to this is waxy trash. It tastes like I'm eating flavored paper.
It does.
Versus red vines,
It's so bad.
which are incredible. Yep.
Ken, we have not done the
Honestly,
Mr.
I've been
They
shaking
really
my
are
core,
hugging.
so I'm prepared to give you a hug about
See,
this.
that's what we need to
'Cause
be more like.
You've proven me wrong.
That's amazing.
You had your ideas, and you sat down and you tried it.
I had my philosophies,
In the tr-
and I
of
was
the industry.
firmly in the Twizzlers camp. But this is...
It's
give me
be-
another red vine.
You got
it. Fuck this. Throw the Twizzlers in the trash.
Throw in the trash.
I want another red vine.
Hold on.
This is
let me
amazing.
see.
Yep.
Hold on, this is right here, folks.
This shit.
If you're on the podcast right now,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit!
I'll get it
now I
later.
have
Don't worry.
rats all of a sudden. But please watch. If you're on the podcast, this is definitely worth a watch. It's going to be on the YouTube. It's going to be on the Facebook.
I'm blown away.
So
Ken asks, have we had the Mr. Pibb versus Dr. Pepper? No, we have
haven't.
not. And I
haven't.
don't know this, but one of
why did you drop out and making pop so soon?
Yeah.
What?
It's me.
Dude didn't even get his
College,
degree.
making pop so soon.
Dude didn't even get his degree.
So I have
Shepard.
That's right.
I have a guy that
Love
I
you,
just
Ken.
hired, and he always brings a Mr. Pibb to work instead of a Dr. Pepper.
It supports
And
Coke products.
I really think that I'm probably going to like Mr. Pibb more. But I do love Dr. Pepper.
As of right now,
I love
I'm more in
Dr.
the Mr.
Pepper.
Pibb camp, but I've been shaken to my core right here. So,
We're going to have this debate, Ken. Don't you worry.
That's what I love about you. You could the difference between somebody who like growing and stagnant is someone who can look at their values and go, you know what, I
was
fucked
wrong.
up. I was wrong.
I was wrong. Yeah.
That is an important part of growing up.
Yeah.
Proud of
our,
you.
Our last debate topic.
Ooh,
They have
baby.
different flavor red vines.
Yep, they got grape. They got
have
black.
grapevines, which are the best.
Grape are good
the
too.
best licorice.
Are
that
they
you can
readily
possibly
available?
get.
Grapevines?
Grape's
kinda
tougher to
harder.
find.
Yeah,
You can
and
find
more-
red vines at Walgreens.
So the last
Wow.
debate that we're gonna have
You're a dumbass.
Wow.
is
Rock and
I like
rod.
Dr. Bradweiser.
Rock and rod rules.
23 ways to tell you.
Fago.
that's like 50 ways to leave your lover.
Trunk
but
full of
it's the
Faygo.
Dr. Pepper
Great
song.
fucking song. Yep.
The last debate of the night is going to be video game grading, even though we've had it 17,000 times on this show.
I've never been
I
on.
see that we're live for 147, prepared to get to 247 after this
yeah,
debate.
but that's 10 minutes ahead. So as long as we hit
We're,
230
we're
on the podcast,
springing forward to
I don't
tonight,
really give a
fellas.
fuck.
So
This is an incredible episode.
Season
It's gonna be
finale.
great. Yeah, go big or go
we're gonna
home.
spring forward. You get an extra hour.
Let's talk about video game grading and how it is literally ruining
destroying the fucking industry.
us as a people.
Yep.
Mike, we'll get to you last. Mark,
Good call.
how do you feel about video
Yeah,
game
put
grading?
me third.
I don't think it's really needed. I think there's enough people out there, and with price charting and everything, and people knowing their stuff, I think it's good. I think that I really think the companies are like a scam for a lot of
Yep.
people,
Yep.
and I
Why the
think
number one scam?
a lot of people waste their money with it, and honestly, they waste the post office's time. So
I've got a great.
Damn, it wastes the time of the post office.
That's
Yeah.
why my
That
packages
is a
are
deep
being
cut.
That's why
Yeah.
our packages are being delivered late because so many dumb people are sending their games to be graded.
Or Pokemon
Yep.
cards.
Yep.
Or Pokemon cards,
See, it
which
really
makes more sense because
you're talking game rating, right? Not like
Yes, sir.
card
Yes,
rating.
sir.
Yeah.
yeah,
No, no, absolutely. I was saying what's clogging it up right now.
yeah, comic book grading and trading card grading. Both
We're not talking
make
about
sense to me.
Yeah.
But video game grading does not. And here's a prime example of why. So I was looking up the price of Minecraft on Xbox 360 today. Loose copy sells for like $12.50.
Sorry to Minecraft. But
A complete copy sells for about $23. A new copy sells for like $33. Just take a guess at how much a brand new copy or a graded copy of this game sells for.
it shouldn't be any more than
Depends
$50.
on the grade.
Shouldn't be any more
Well,
than $50.
Whatever the
We'll just say like a
It's a 9.8 A plus
just
plus.
say a 95.
Oh, a VGA 95 plus. That's,
Yeah.
that's
is
mint.
it new? Is it new?
It's going to be a new grading.
Sealed.
Sealed.
sealed? Okay.
Sealed new grading,
said it-
9.5. How
Price
much you
charting
think-
has it for 33.
Yeah, brand new 33.
I could see something that was fucking crazy as like $75.
Okay, so you think $75. Jason, what do you think?
$55.
$600.
Nothing more.
$656
Yep.
for a graded copy of Minecraft.
What?
That
You've
right
got to be fucking kidding me.
That right there is why I will never understand grading in any capacity. And I like the idea of it for games like stadium events that are brand new and sealed.
I don't even like it for that.
Games that are almost impossible to find, and you really do want a good grading on them. But the fact that you can send literally anything to it, like I could go buy a copy of Super Mario 3D World, send it into VGA.
They don't grade Switch games
They
yet,
get
bro.
some
9.8.
arbitrary grade.
They don't do Switch games yet.
Okay, well,
Not yet.
I know. I'm just fucking
glad
with
that
you. I'm just
that's-
fucking with you.
That's pretty interesting that they don't grade.
They're not
Switch
there
games.
yet. Go ahead.
So
But-
what do they
But
inspect?
how do you get to that price point? How do you get to a $650 price
Yes,
point
please.
on a Minecraft game that is readily available?
Red.
These are
Really
amazing.
available.
Readily available.
Chili
As
red.
we eat red vines.
But
Converted
yeah,
the whole crew.
Jason, how do you feel about video game grading? I
Me
think
next.
we-
You shouldn't want to be third to last.
You go.
He's got.
You and I can have point counterpoint. Go. Because I already know how this is gonna go.
I think that it's the most useless, stupidest thing that's ever happened in the history of video games. That's how extreme I feel about this. I feel like I've unfollowed people on Instagram. That's the only social media I'm on. But there's a lot of cool video game people. That's how I met Mike.
It's a true
But,
story.
I feel like it's so fucking stupid that it's not like comics or cards, where cards, you look at it, you're good. That's all you got. Comics, the cover's cool. You don't really need to read it. You get the gist. That's fine. Games, you need to fucking experience them to realize why they have this value and this position in the history of video games. And grading, all that does is be like, oh, I got this variant Mario Brothers 3 where the bros is underneath instead of on the side. That's pointless and that's fucking stupid. It's
called Left Bros, bruh.
None of that matters.
It's called Left
And
Bros, bro.
I even saw a guy who posted a copy of fucking Metroid. Metroid, the original classic game that any person who's a gamer should have at least experienced or realized is part of video game history. And he said, hey, I love the cover art for this. Has anybody played this? Or the original Castlevania, which me and Mark, one of the main things Mark and I agree on, Castlevania is my favorite game series of all time.
Shit's dope.
Incredible music,
Tell it.
incredible box art, incredible experience playing any of the side-scrolling games.
Hell yeah.
And somebody posted, hey, I got this grade of WADA from 9.0. Has anybody played this original Castlevania? Fuck you. You have no purpose collecting any of this shit. You don't know why this is valuable. All you think is this is some sort of reason that's going to be it's like investing in the stock market. None of this shit is going to matter in 5 or 6 years. When all this shit dies off, none of this shit's going to be worth anything, and nobody's experienced why these things are valuable. It's stupid and it's pointless.
Mike, let's get to the differing opinion on this. Let's hear it.
It's not exactly a differing opinion. Because I agree with everything that all of you people have said. All three of you, I agree with you. But have you ever heard the term, a fool and his money will soon be parted?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So I've plugged myself into the periphery of this graded market. I'm not interested in it. Okay?
Neither am I.
I'm not interested in graded games. I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. Okay? It's not my thing. But I will say this. There's a lot of money getting tossed around in this shit right now.
Yep.
And I got to figure out how to get a piece of it. Okay?
Well,
I need a piece of that.
But here's what I'm going
ass.
to tell you. I'm going to tell you. So, the stupidest part about grading games, I'll say this. I'm going to say there is some merit to it in that if you have a sealed game that is in like pristine condition that you are never going to open, what does it hurt if you're putting it in an acrylic case that you're never going to open? Because here's my point. You want to go play fucking Super Mario Brothers 3 and you got a sealed one? There's 5 million copies of that game loose that you can go play for $25.
Yeah.
Okay? That's fine. You got a really nice one? Great. Because that shit, and that leads me to my second point. The most absurd part about all this shit is this. It is because the people you have involved in this market right now are these big money comic and baseball card collectors, and they don't know shit about video games. Okay? So they're out there buying up, because in their world, it's the known properties of like, Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, those kind of things are what people want.
So it's
right?
Mario.
Exactly. So you take Mario or you take Zelda or you take Castlevania or these well-known games that there are millions of. Those are the most expensive games. The most common games are the most expensive games. So what I've done in the past couple of years, I've harvested up as many really nice copies as I can. It's not a lot, but I got a few. And we talked about that Punch Out. I got a really nice copy of Punch Out. It's beautiful. It's open. I got a beautiful copy. It's a late copy of Mario Brothers, the original Super Mario Brothers on NES, black box. I've got an immaculate copy of Super Mario Brothers 2, the first run, with the receipt that somebody bought 6 weeks after it came out in the middle of 1988.
Cool.
Okay. Those are going to WADA. I'm going to pay them $85 per to sell them.
Is that how much they charge?
Yeah, for a
Is that
complete.
how much they charge?
So for complete in box is 85. If it's sealed, it's 60.
Oh my God. That's a
And then,
fucking scam.
but
Oh
it
my
is,
God.
it is. But I'm going to tell you right now. Listen to this. I take that. Let's use Super Mario Brothers as an example. I take that that game that is probably raw. Looking at it, if somebody bought it on eBay, would give me $300 or $400 in that condition. If I grade that and it gets a 9.0 or higher, I'll sell it for $3,000.
That's so fucking
And it's
insane.
fucking stupid. It is one of the most common games. Now, what people are doing is they're trying to find, these guys are all trying to wave their dicks around. Okay, they want to fucking swing their dicks around and be like, oh, I got the 9.8, A++, plus this and that. I don't give a fuck about all that. What I give a fuck about is I got to finance stadium events. Okay? So at some point, I'm going to buy stadium events. And how I'm going to do it? I'm going to exploit the fuck out of this market as quickly as possible, because at some point, right now, it's at this peak where people are paying all this money for these extremely common games. And you're like, fuck you. I'll get mine graded, sell them. I have other copies that aren't as nice. I don't give a fuck. Give me $3,000 for that. Dude, I've seen the copy of Mario Brothers that I have, Super Mario Brothers 2, is absolutely beautiful. It looks like someone opened it and put it in a protector and it sat there for 33 years. That's what it looks like. It is 100%. It's at least from a CIB standpoint. And I'm not a graded guy, but it's a 9.0 plus. Okay. Those things sell to $3,000 at auction. And that is not even an exaggeration. That's now. But what's going to happen is people are going to start getting those things graded, and that's just going to go like this. And what you also see is this. And I've seen this happen, and I guarantee it's what's going to happen. I want stadium events. I want to fucking lose stadium events. It's all I want, okay? But these guys are like, these guys who invest are like, I got stadium events. I got this, I got that. But they're moving out of that market now because the loose game market, nobody gives a fuck about anymore. They're like, it's over. Great, perfect. Now I can go get games less expensive because nobody gives a fuck about them anymore. Okay, if it's not complete in the box, it's trash. Fine, give me your trash, okay? You want to trade me your stadium events for my graded Mario 1, Mario 2, Punch Out, or whatever it is, let's go. Fine with me. That's my whole point. You can dip your toe in this market, exploit it in the short term. It's almost like playing poker, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go hit the big stakes for a minute. Let's see how it goes. That's what I'm saying. So
he's tapping into another reason why I love this guy, and I knew I would.
Holy fuck.
It
just all re-went through.
He's tapping into one of my reasons why I'm on eBay. I have my whole life. It's why I'm a Slytherin. I love taking advantage of stupid people. And this is the best time to take advantage of stupid people.
You can exploit people right now that have money in that market.
I have Urban Champion, black box. It probably grade about an 8. There's a little crease in the box.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck about it. I just want it loose sometime. I have it on eBay for $500. I'm pretty sure it's going to sell for my Simmy $500. I'm going to invest it in a Neo Geo game, which will not ever go down in price because Neo Geo games will become even more rare, and they don't need to be fucking rated because there's not very many of them. Yep. And I'll spend $500 on a Neo Geo game that will be worth $1,000.
The truly rare stuff is not what's selling for big money.
Exactly.
A sealed stadium event sold for $66,000. There's got to be one of those. A sealed complete stadium event sold for $66,000. Meanwhile, fucking Mario 3, literally the game that sold the most copies of any Nintendo game ever, has sold for $156,000 or whatever it is.
Yep.
It's absurd.
Well, and even just 2 weeks ago, because of these people that want to get shit graded on WADA, I sold Revolution X. A trash fucking light gun
the Aerosmith shooter.
Featuring Aerosmith.
The best Aerosmith shooter-based game on Saturn.
The best Aerosmith game you can get. I sold it. I paid $2 for this at a pawn shop years ago. I sold it for $85.99 because it has a registration card and people were like, oh shit, I'll get that graded by WADA. Take my garbage. I'm going to buy something good with it.
So it's kind of like Brad brings it around, and it's something I've been experiencing at work with Pokemon and the Pokemon boom that's happening.
Yep.
Is exactly right.
He's like, it's kind of like how the Twitch streamers ruined Pokemon, the TCG. And it really is. It'll get there.
It's the only way to shop, Chris.
Yeah, it'll get to the point where all these games, can you fucking stop just shit in the bed? Chat. It's getting to the point where people are going to buy these games and all these prices are going to shoot to exorbitant amounts, just like Brad said. Like Super Mario 3, we might see that game shoot up to $50 for, or no, like $150 for a box copy for some ungodly reason, just because people want to grade it. And it's just like how, like for instance, with Pokemon TCG, I talked about it on an episode. A first edition Shadowless Charizard last year would have sold for $30,000 maybe, which is a good
10,
amount of money.
A PSA 10.
Yeah, and that's a graded PSA 10 Charizard. It's the rarest card, one of the rarest cards you can get in the Pokemon game.
Rare and desirable.
Yeah. Now that card has sold for close to $500,000 just because of the pandemic and Twitch streamers ruining that community. That's why people like me and Sarah that want to just go, we want to get like an Elite Trainer box just to add to the collection. Now I have to pay $85 times the fucking price of it retail just to have one for my collection so that I can open up one with her.
And it's fucking Vivid Voltage, which is trash.
Yeah, it's that kind of stuff really does.
Did you play Pokemon cards? I
never did. I know a little bit about them, but
so
it
helps. It helps the collectors. It boosts your collection price, but people that actually are interested in that thing, it kind of ruins it for them. And now I'm no longer really interested in Pokemon just because.
It'll all regress. Okay, it will all regress back.
It'll come
just
back.
like with the graded video games, at some point people are going to go, I can't afford to dwell in that market, or I don't have enough stuff, or I'm not cool enough, or whatever fucking reason they come up with. They'll revert back to just collecting or nothing, and that's fine. Get out.
Yeah, but the thing that pisses me off the most about it, being a hipster, is nobody's experiencing this shit. Nobody's experiencing why these games have become so popular in the first place. Like,
they don't even play them.
Open your shitty fucking package from WATA and play the goddamn game and realize why this game is still memorable to this day.
While I agree with you, okay, there's multiple means to play that game nowadays. Plus, I will say this. If they want to pay an exorbitant fee for something that's very common, I'm going to let them. And let them for as long as they want to, till I don't want to do it anymore. So let's exploit it. Dip your toe in, exploit it, get out, get what you want.
Yeah.
So
I agree with you, though.
I think we've had, now everyone knows how we feel about video game grading. We've had a We've had a very good.
I'm pro.
Yeah. We've had a great rant about it.
Side note. Quick side note.
Last one.
Side note. It's about grading. Okay? It's about grading. Something that people also don't understand about grading is this. You can get things under market value that have been graded just because they got bad grades. Mm-hmm. I went and got Kid Icarus complete in box on Heritage Auctions for $100.
Oh shit! I would pay $100 for Kid Icarus.
I got Rule of Rose for $440 for PS2. That is a $500+ game market value, selling for $600 to $700. But nobody wanted it because it was an 8.0. Guess what? I'll fucking cut it out of the box and sell it raw on eBay, and you can pay $500 for it. You can pay $600 for it.
Oh my god, grading stuff is so stupid.
It's so dumb, but it's like nobody wants those 6, 7, 8.0s. So you go in and no, they don't. They don't know what they're buying.
They're in it for the $85.
They're not looking at the property or the game. They're just looking at that grade and what they think that means long term for them. And whatever. It's like I said, fine, send me the money. I don't care.
What we got next, Matty Ice?
All right, that's it. I'm out.
We got two segments left of the show, and then we are done for the night for the season finale. The second to last one, the penultimate one. Decade of Difference. It's going to be road trip directions and how they've changed over the years.
I feel like we've talked about this before.
We've kind of talked about it, but let's touch base on it again.
Which jams are these?
So April O'Neil's pretty hot.
I mean, April O'Neil's sexy anyways. So
this is a very interesting show.
28. That's like your age.
We've got me at 23. We've got Mark at 33. We have Jason
this ends in 40. Should I just bid $70? I mean,
we've got Jason at 39, who's on his phone, and then we have we have Mike at 33 or 35. We're still doing a show, Jason. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm just saying, Mike. I mean, it looks pretty good, right?
So. Decade of Difference. We're going to talk about road trip directions and how they've changed over the years.
Let's kick some shell.
So for me, I grew up during the time when we still had like, I mean, granted, you guys probably didn't grow up with this, but we had MapQuest and that type of stuff.
You grew up with MapQuest?
You didn't grow up with MapQuest.
I grew up with
we grew up with a part of that.
We grew up with a part of that.
No. You guys think I just was like this rich kid with all this technology.
You were born in like 1998.
He couldn't afford Google Maps.
I was born in 97.
He couldn't afford that. He had to use MapQuest.
I was born in 97. So what we would do when I was younger was we would use the internet to Google where we had to go. My mom would print out the directions on MapQuest, and then we would proceed to fuck up those directions as we drove because you have no fucking clue where you're going.
Yep.
Those MapQuest directions were absolutely horrible. It's like, so you
they were
didn't want
good.
to. Some of them were, but some of them were like, well, you want to get in the left lane and
They got
then
me to Chicago
take
a
the
couple
right
times.
exit and to fucking do all this crazy shit.
Every time we do this decade of difference, it's always ruined because Matt says the old answer like I'm supposed to.
Yeah,
say.
right. Matt tries to pretend like he's the
But-
old answer. Yep.
But as I've gotten older, I don't use that type of shit. I don't have an atlas in my car. I don't have anything crazy like that.
Dr. Brad Weiser's not wrong, by the way.
I have Google Maps on my phone, and I will.
Bro, you got to use Waze, bro.
I
you know what
I
the
know.
popo
I need
is.
to use. I need
The
to
fuzz,
use
the
Waze.
5-0.
I did just
You
get a
need that
speeding
way.
ticket.
You need
because
that
I didn't
Waze.
have Waze.
Google Maps tells you where speed traps
They're
are.
starting to now, but people don't use it as much.
Waze is
You're
is
gonna
a
fight
whole
that ticket, right, Matt?
Oh yeah, I'm
All
fighting
right.
that ticket.
I gave you tips.
with
You'll be
his
all right.
fists.
But yeah,
Like
I
Chuck
use
Norris.
dude. I
With
use
fists.
I use Google Maps to get almost everywhere these days. Like I just pull up the address and go. I don't need to
That's all I got here.
find a cross street. I don't need to
Well,
find
Waze,
the
but
main
yeah.
road and shit like that.
Yeah,
So-
I
But,
remember when
Mark, how
when we
about you?
started getting into wrestling, when I started doing that and having to go to different wrestling shows and everything like that. It was always, don't worry, bro. I got the printer at home. My
okay, you're
ink's
good.
full,
Yep.
and I got the MapQuest directions. Don't
Yep.
worry.
We're straight.
Find us the best route. Let's go. And yeah, that's what it was. It was always the driver, and then the dude in the passenger seat was always rolling through the MapQuest directions. And then, hell, I've even, back in the day, my dad would be like, we're fucking lost. Get the map out. And like, we always
the
had a
app.
map.
That's what I was
Yeah.
getting at. When he
Road
said I had
atlas.
MapQuest, I said we have part of that, the map.
yeah.
Yep, the map. Yep.
Now, when you use,
I don't think a
MapQuest-
kid these days would know how to read a map.
I
No,
guarantee a kid
God,
wouldn't
no.
know.
I don't
Yep.
even know if I would know how to read a map.
It's
Yeah.
actually
Now,
not that complicated. It's
when
like a GPS on your phone, except for it's all
Except
of
it's
it.
in your face.
It's all
Yep.
there.
On paper.
Now,
Yeah.
when you use MapQuest,
On what?
did you guys ever have?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever have a moment where you didn't have a printer, so you had to like legit write that shit
Nah.
down?
I'm not
always
a
had
I'm not a
that.
peasant. No, I had always had
Yeah,
ink
I'm
in my
not
printer.
fucking poor.
I always had a
Yep.
printer with toner that I would spill on my face. And shit like that.
I gotta
Full
go. The
circle.
shit's fucked up over here.
What about you, Jason?
So that's MapQuest is awesome. Like I really only stopped using MapQuest maybe 10 years ago. Like because I drove to Chicago to see my friend Karina, and I had MapQuest 2 pages printed out. And what I liked about MapQuest was you just had to read off of that, and I made like mixed CDs, which nobody remembers that anymore.
I
Even
do.
Connor that we work with, he doesn't even know how to make a mixed CD anymore.
What's a
That's a
CD?
shame.
But yeah, but I made
What's
road
a CD?
I made road trip CDs and
You mean like a Blu-ray?
and I didn't have the annoying voice with while you're trying to jam out and be like, turn right at this exit,
Yeah.
take a left.
Yeah, and he only killed 2 hitchhikers driving
Yeah,
that day.
Yeah, you only MapQuest
but they were
is cool
hitchhikers.
because like you had and like honestly, Matt said they got him lost. MapQuest is always pretty good for me.
Did you guys ever
Go-
have
Google Maps has got me lost a couple of different times.
You guys ever have the
but-
TomToms?
Oh god,
No, but I know that's
I
a thing.
fucking hate
Yeah.
those.
Yeah,
things.
I have a Garmin.
on my-
TomTom is basically just the worst
Garmin.
version of anything.
Garmin had one of the best Super Bowl commercials of all time.
Yeah.
They had a thing called the evil Maposaurus. It was a guy like Godzilla,
Yeah.
and he was like trying to get you lost. And they had
Yeah.
a song, "The Darkness." Remember that song? The
I Believe in a
Darkness is
Thing Called
yeah.
Love.
They were singing a song called "Evil Maposaurus" for Super
It's
Bowl. It was awesome.
good, but it is no
Yeah.
Terry Tate office linebacker.
I remember when I was on our way to the on our honeymoon.
Break time
We
was
were on our
5
way to
minutes ago,
Myrtle
Richard.
Beach, and then on the way there, the GPS just completely went to shit, and we were lost completely.
Like it
And-
lost connection and
Yeah,
shit.
completely lost. So I ended up just straight up. I rolled up to a gas station and bought a map and did it old school, and just
Damn.
fucking found my way that way until that shit came back online.
So I helped draw the maps. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I actually helped. Like I got out there with my stone tablet and I chiseled them right into the.
You were doing that
That's
shit
how old you
with
you were.
Yeah.
Fucking
Lewis-
cartographer.
Lewis
That's
and
right.
Clark,
Profession.
just
Yep.
jotting those
That's right.
rivers and shit.
No, funny, like growing up, you just got lost, and it was like, well, let me just ask somebody, and
Yep.
then the whole abduction thing started. I mean, like, I'm not gonna pull over and ask anybody. I remember my dad asking for directions all the time back in the day and be lost or whatever. But so I
My
moved.
grandpa wouldn't do it because I went on vacation
Yeah.
with my grandparents in the 90s. That he would not stop. He's just
Yeah.
like, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Well, let us never speak of the shortcut again.
Yep.
So I moved to Atlanta in 1999, 2 years after Matt was born. Everybody, that's right. I
Right.
moved there on my own with my own
Atlanta.
apartment. That should tell you everything you need to know.
Hotlanta.
And I used MapQuest to figure out where I was going. I remember my dad and I being in the car, And like people laugh and there's this joke, oh, there's Peachtree streets everywhere. I literally was at like the corner of Peachtree Street Northeast and Peachtree Road, and I was like, I'm reading the map and I'm like, it's like what? I don't know. Peachtree Industrial Boulevard, all three of them are coming together in the same place, and I'm like, this is not doing me any good. I need a visual or something.
Yeah.
Or it would also say like when the first time I drove to my office, it was off this like you'd get off the interstate and there was almost like this access road that that would. I'm sorry, I'm reading Dr. Brad Weiser's comment.
Right.
So
That's
Dr.
great.
Brad
That's
Weiser,
great.
he's-
Yep.
I thought the Garmin Maposaurus commercial was a fever dream.
Yep.
It
And
was
Brian,
so good. It was
Yep.
so good.
And Brian, I had the Garmin with the Homer Simpson voice, and they stopped making it, and then it got whatever long story.
That's upsetting.
But yeah, it was really sad. But like, you was this access road. You'd get off the exit, and you'd make this right. And like, the map quest was like, all right, you get off the exit and get over. And I'm like, okay. And I get over, and it's like, now you got to be over on the right. And I'm driving, right? And I'm like, oh, shit, you told me to get over.
Yep.
Like, I'm 2 lanes over to the left thinking, there's 3 lanes. I'm in the far left lane now, and I've got 300 feet to get over. And I'm like, well, not going to make that. And then, of course, then you're lost, right?
Yeah,
you're like,
then you're
okay.
fucked. You're
Now I'm like,
Yeah, you don't-
okay,
you got printed directions,
I'm going to have
yeah.
to try and turn around, but I can't do that for half a mile. You know, it was, So printed directions are great until you either missed a turn or you hit somebody because you're trying to read them.
Dude,
That's true.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're printed or on your phone now. Because when we took that trip to Detroit, and I think we've talked about it on here, where my GPS was like, you need to get off to the right.
Oh my
exit,
God,
and
yeah.
it was literally like almost.
I hope IKEA
It's
is easy
too
to find
late.
on Monday.
I got you. I know exactly how to get there.
Okay.
For 4 lanes
IKEA's
in
easy.
like 300 feet. I almost killed at least 70 people.
They
trying
had
to
it.
do
They
that
probably had it
move.
coming.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
I mean,
did.
fuck them. They
Fuck 'em.
live in.
Fuck them.
That's what
They
they
live
get.
in Illinois.
That's what
Yeah.
they get.
That's what they get. But
Detroit, Illinois.
yeah.
I will say the one benefit of the map is that if you do miss a turn, it's like, oh, okay, I'm recalculating this shit. Now do this. Whereas before you'd be like, well, I guess we're gonna fucking live here now. We live here.
Literally,
Post
no.
up.
Roots, build
Build
my house.
a house. And you're no longer lost. You severely improve your predicament.
There you go. Yep.
Start hacking
Fuck, I
down.
live here now.
Yeah.
Start hacking down some trees. Let's build some shelters.
That's right. That's right.
God, he was
So-
the best.
All right. I
As
think that's
always,
Thank you for the kind words, Chris, by the way.
we end the episode with a video game memory, and we can't just leave that out of the season finale. We've got a pretty good one here. So let's just get right into it.
good. Never gonna get an Elder Scrolls game again.
2025.
All
Love
we
that
have enough
sound.
exclusives
Love
to
it.
get us by. So this week's video game memory is going to be the first memory of you playing a game online with someone. So who wants to start this bad boy
I got
out?
2. They're both
All right,
awesome.
Well, you
Go
do your
ahead.
first one. Go
So
for
my
it.
first time playing online was on Xbox, the original Xbox. What was the mech game? Mech Assault?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mech Assault. My first screen name on there was the Long D. And I was playing it, and I was smoking a guy. I killed him, and he's like,
That's
the Long
weird.
D? What the fuck does that mean? And the first time I ever put my speaker on online ever was I put it on, I said, oh, I think you know.
Also, I fucked your mom and I'm 12.
Yeah. And I also played Capcom vs. SNK 2, which is still a fucking great fighting game to this day. And I was dating, my first girlfriend was a goth girl named Stephanie. And she had long black, she was sexy.
Sounds
But
hot.
yeah, so I was whooping ass because I've always been good at fighting games. I was whooping ass on Capcom vs. SNK 2. And Stephanie was talking on it. So like, she had a really cute voice. So I'm whooping ass, and she was like, where are you from? Like she just had this cute goth girl voice, and people were like, "Oh my god, I'm getting my ass beat." But it's probably why I won a bunch of times.
Is that a goth girl voice,
Yeah,
though?
because they're like, "Why is this sexy girl whooping my ass?" So that was my 2 first.
'Cause I paid her
experiences playing online.
$400.
It's a
Yeah,
sultry voice.
Yeah.
It's a sexy, sultry
yeah.
goth.
That
Goth
was a
voice,
good
I'm
time.
like, I think like
early
Cradle
2000s.
of Filth.
Yeah, she actually loved Cradle of Filth. But
So I remember I have two kind of memories from this. On PC, I didn't have Wi-Fi for a long time. We had
I also played Halo 1 on PC. That was one of my first memories too.
So-
so fucking good.
we had this shitty computer back in the day, and for some reason we had this Halo.
today.
Yeah, I still have a shitty computer. I had this
Just give it to
Halo
Jason.
like Combat Evolved demo, and you could play Blood Gulch.
Yep, you could play 2 stages on
You
the
could play
demo,
2
'cause I had it too.
stages,
Yep.
and then after every multiplayer match, the captain, whoever the colonel guy, would yell at you like, "Hey, motherfucker,
I had
are you
it
gonna
too.
buy this
Yep.
game or what?" And I didn't care.
Fuck you! I'm broke.
Dude, I played like 100 hours of that game online.
I had it too.
That was
Yep.
one of my first online experiences. Was just playing like rockets, just getting smoked in warthogs and ghosts by rockets from dudes. I was awful at that game. I never amounted to anything on Halo on PC. But when we moved from Munger to Essexville when I was younger, the first Christmas that we had at that house, my mom bought me a PS3. She bought a PS3 for my brother and I. Watch the phone, Jason.
Okay.
She bought us a PS3 on.
Okay, yell that.
No, just because of the mic.
Fair.
That's right, just because of
Just
me.
the reprimand. She bought my brother and I a PS3.
Naughty.
I got Modern Warfare 2, and he got like
Which
some
is
fucking sports game.
arguably to this day still the best COD is Modern Warfare 2.
So I went through and played the campaign, and at that time we didn't have Wi-Fi. We didn't even have internet at this house. But my neighbors, this was back in the day when you could rip people's internet because no one had a password
Nobody had
on
passwords.
it.
They didn't know what the hell they were doing.
My like signal strength was like 46% or whatever, and I was just always
Better than my basement.
I was always getting home playing. I'd get home from school, hop on Modern Warfare. Usually I'd lag out of about half the lobbies I played in, but I loved every second of it. I would hop on and get into a party with my friend Briar, and we would play from like 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock all the fucking time. So that was like realistically the first memory of me playing online was just ripping people's internet. Ripping off other people's internet and playing Modern Warfare 2.
So nothing's changed.
Exactly, yeah.
I stole internet on the Saturn back in the day.
That's awesome.
We had Sega Rally Championship, which had a Netlink edition, and my mom bought me the Netlink, not knowing that you had to have like a credit card to pay for the internet to be able to hook up to play games on Saturn.
Yeah.
So legit, me and my friend George, I'm like 15 maybe, we're legit just punching in numbers for credit cards, trying to get one to work so we could play Netflix or Netlink. We got one that worked. We tried for like a half hour, and I was like, I'm just making up numbers, and one went through.
Nice.
So to this day, we charge somebody for internet for probably 3 or 4 months for playing internet, and we got to work on that.
That's great. I think my first like online gaming experience, I think it was Unreal Tournament 2.
That's a good one.
Like the
That's
computer.
a good one.
That's awesome.
But that was also, it's funny you said that was a demo. That was also like a demo. So
Yeah.
there's like one world you can play.
That's when
and
demos
it was like
were awesome.
all skyscrapers and you were jumping around between each one. And
That's how you sold the game.
It's a fucking good
yeah,
stage.
it was fucking awesome.
Shareware, bitch.
Yeah, I love that a lot, man. That got me hooked. But I really wasn't a PC gamer. So like
Neither
the
was I.
first console gaming, I always wanted I was always jealous like of people that had the Dreamcast and the online. I remember seeing like the Randy
That's how-
Moss commercials
That's
for
how
NFL.
revolutionary Sega was, by the way.
Yeah.
That they were the first people to come up with that shit.
So it was like
Look,
NFL 2K
don't talk shit about X-Band.
and Randy Moss commercials. I always wanted
I
to
want to
play.
play Weapon Lord.
And then I think it was PS2. Everyone was playing SOCOM like crazy, so
Oh, yeah.
I ended up going out, bought SOCOM 2, bought the PlayStation 2 adapter for online, bought a headset, dropped like almost fucking $200 just to have this experience to play one game, which I was fucking terrible
Oh,
at.
I suck so bad at SOCOM.
SOCOM
Yep.
2 is so hard.
Yeah,
It's
we-
so
fucking
bad.
hard.
But I had a little clan. It was like 4 of us from high school, and it felt fucking awesome. But then when Xbox Live came out, like, yeah, I sold my soul to Microsoft then and there. It's still
You
there
still
today.
have, yep.
Yeah, and
Still
Halo,
a losing team to
NFL
this day.
Fever
Yep.
online, playing that was awesome. But yeah, I think the first one was Unreal Tournament 2 on PC.
So let me, before we get to Mike's story, let me get to some of these. Brad says his favorite memory was playing X-Men Mutant Apocalypse on Super Nintendo.
Least favorite memory.
His
That's
favorite.
Oh, okay.
And pausing it
shit,
every
that's
3
awesome.
seconds to look at Psylocke's
Awesome.
butt.
That's the right move. It's the correct move.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Quality move.
I probably did that with Mortal Kombat 3.
I did that today.
Brian says Modern Warfare 2 was an incredible time. Marathon and Commando Pro. That's a bullshit.
Modern
That's a
Warfare 2 was
bullshit
so good.
setup, but amazing. And Brad says his least favorite memory was when Beautiful Joe 2 demo disc deleted hundreds of hours of saves off of his PS2
Oh,
memory
fuck.
card.
Underrated
Seriously?
series, by the way.
That's-
Beautiful
that's
Joe.
awesome.
Beautiful
Fun.
Joe, great series.
Great games.
But that's
I
really
remember-
upsetting.
I remember
That's sad
reading
for
about that.
Dr. Brad.
I remember reading about that in EGM. That
I
the
didn't know that.
Beautiful Joe 2 demo
I
was
had them on
fucking everyone
GameCube, so
up.
I would have never known that because I bought everything on GameCube back
It was
then.
the demo disc, though.
It's funny that you talked
I just
about,
bought them on GameCube. So
Mike is going to end the end the show with his memory, but it's funny that you talked about
No pressure
SOCOM as
ending
one
the
of
show,
your
but-
like one of your kind of earliest and favorite memories of playing online. Because I had on PS3 they had SOCOM Confrontation, which was a strictly online game.
Yep.
And we had I was part of this crazy big clan, and I don't have any friends from it anymore because I lost them over the years. But USM, where we played in fucking tournaments and shit like that on this SOCOM game, and they're like, I wish I could go back and play it because they shut the servers down for it back in like 2016. But those old SOCOM memories playing online are some of my favorite.
Our
moments
clan,
in
our clan was called HAD. It was for high and drunk,
Awesome.
and we would name all
Still
of our,
relevant today.
We would name all our characters, all the, like the loser, nerd, fucking deadbeat piece of shit kids that we're in high school with, like all the like we were like what a big old bag, a bunch of bullies. Just we were just like all the fucking idiotic kids that we hated, and that was our name.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah,
My favorite is Final Fantasy 11. That's the game I played the most online was Final Fantasy 11. I lost a couple of friends because of two years we played that.
yeah.
But,
Final Fantasy 11. That I bought that big ass Logitech keyboard for the PS2.
Yep.
See, I had it on
And-
PC.
yeah.
So, yep.
So yeah, I spent even more money. I put so much money in the
It's no
PS2 to play it
GameCube.
online.
It's no GameCube.
PSO?
or
I had that
ASCII.
shit. I had
ASCII
that shit, the
PSO.
keyboard for
Fucking
PSO.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that thing's ridiculous.
But Final
ASCII.
Fantasy 11, we got it on PC, so it was even before it was on PS2. So like we were like on the ground floor for American, and we ran it like me, my buddy Travis, and my roommate Dave. We all lived in the same place. We also met two other dudes from America, and it was all like Japanese people that ran it. And this dude named Elstein, he came up and he was like, "Hey, just take all this stuff." And just gave us all these crazy like items and shit, and like he's just speaking English to us. We don't understand anything that he's saying. But like, yeah, the early days of the internet were fucking awesome.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
All right.
kids will never know now.
Mike,
Mike.
it's down to you. Are you gonna have a good one for this? I know.
It's
I
gonna
know
be
you were around for like
The
the
earliest-
earliest memories of internet.
so. I'm gonna
The
date
forums and
myself
stuff like
more
that.
more so. I worked for an internet service provider local in Flint before you were born. Actually,
Okay.
it was like 1996, 97, right? And we were all id fans, right? We were like Hex and Heretic, Doom, all that stuff. And I was always like, it's okay. Like we would do like IPX stuff or whatever with friends. But the first time I actually played online was Quake.
Oh wow.
So
Sweet.
Yeah.
Quake, my job was to sit on, I worked at a place called Ecos Computers. If anybody out there knows what Ecos Computers is, they're no longer
Doesn't ring a
around, but
bell. Yeah.
they were a Flint-based place. They built their own PCs and all that stuff. And my job was to sit in the back of the store on my computer. And if anybody came in that had problems connecting, because we would provide them a disk that had Trumpet Windsock, which was the dialing program, Eudora for mail, and Netscape Navigator to navigate the web. But if they had problems getting in, they would come to me. Now, I'll tell you, didn't get a lot of calls. Okay. So, what do? Well, we like to Quake, so we decided we're sitting on a fucking T1, right? This is like
Sweet.
1996. Let's run a Quake server. So we ran a Quake server, and I would get on that Quake server.
And this
And
is
I-
at your ISP.
This
You
is
ran a
literally
Quake
at the
server
ISP.
at
This
your
is awesome.
Oh yeah, we ran right off the ISP, absolutely,
So
and it ran
cool.
all day, every day. So like we would go home, we'd go home, I'd get on my US Robotics 56K modem, dial in, do the same thing. We would get on there, and Quake is like one of my 5 favorite games of all time. It's the one I've played the most, probably. It's one of the games that I played absolutely the most with people online.
Halo 1 is mine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I would get on there, and I would fucking clown people so hard. And I know this is going to sound very braggy or whatever, but you play a game that much and you just get like the nuance down. You understand, you know what it is? Like when you get into that zone of playing a game and you know it better than anybody.
That's why I like shmups.
Right. You get in there and you fucking break it down, and it's like, okay, you'd be able to predict things where you would be like, all right, I just saw this dude pick up this piece of armor. He's going to run over here. He's going to run over here. And I would blindly shoot a rocket down a hallway, and the dude would fucking eat the rocket because I knew if he did what I thought he was going to do. And like, I would get on there and literally, now of course I had a 0 ping, right? I'm sitting right on the fucking
You're
network.
literally
Awesome.
there.
But then we would go home. Like I said, I would dial in even still, and we had a little clan. Was the Internet Ramp? The ISP was called the Internet Ramp. It was TIR.com. They got bought by Earthlink, who got bought by MindSpring or whatever it was. But that was years ago. And I would still get on there and fucking clown. I have screenshots still because I have my old Quake build from back then. I don't have a lot of stuff from my youth, but I still have the Quake build that I used from back in the day with all the skins and crap and all that. And I would take screen caps when I would just fucking own people. That's awesome. Man, some of them are fucking hilarious. It'd be like 50 to 2 to -1.
That's what I was wondering if if it ended with a scoreboard.
When you would set up a death match, you could set up a death match and say, I want to play this map or this rotation of maps, and we're gonna play this many kills. And I would fucking wreck people. And it's like, and it was funny because I was listening to a podcast, I think it was Retro Warriors. And they have a Discord if you're a patron, and I am. So I got on there like, we're going to play Quake this week. And I was like, oh, you motherfuckers. So I got on, and the same thing. The exact, like I got on and I was like, it's like that muscle memory where you're like, I just know this. I'm going to play Metroid. I haven't played it in 15 years, but I know exactly where the fucking ice beam is. I was wrecking people, and they're like, okay, next game then, everybody. Awesome. It was, awesome. There's one game that I was the best at. It was probably Quake, and it just happened to also be the game that I first played on the internet with people, and it was a good time.
What was your clan's name in Quake?
It was just TIR. So we had TIR, and we would put it in like little brackets or like, ASCII, like where's dude text and all that stuff.
Mine in Halo was, we were the Traverse City Vomit Cats.
We weren't that creative.
TCVC.
But we would also do LAN parties. So before the internet, we would get together with our PCs because we literally were all computer nerds that worked at a fucking computer store. And we would either use the corporate LAN or we would go to a friend's house and do like 10 base 2 fucking, your cable coming from Comcast, like that type of BNC type connectors, where if somebody would drop off I gotta go, guys, they'd drop off the network. Everybody would drop until that link was fucking
awesome.
So, but yeah, that was like local stuff. And then we got online and it was like, get the fuck out of my way. It was so great. Awesome. I love it. We should play some Quake, guys. What do you think?
Right? Yeah.
Let's go.
Down, yeah.
Well, let's play on 64.
On your team.
Let's play
That's right. Me and Mark.
I got on 64. Let's hook it up right now.
Awesome.
No, that's not the city. No. Okay, I'll tell you what. You play on 64. I'll go home, or I can play right here. I'll set it up. I can get the build. Anyway.
Well, guys, I think that about does it for the season finale. I want to thank everyone that came out tonight to chat, and I want to thank you guys for being on the season finale of our episode. We do have a pretty crazy announcement, and it's something.
I don't know if we're ready to unveil it.
Do you not want to unveil it?
I mean, now I feel like we have to.
Well, let's say thank you. Well, I'm going to say this before you do that.
Because we don't know for sure.
Thank you for having me.
We know for sure.
Thank you very much for having me.
You can't say popcorn and then say no butter.
But then if we know for sure, then we gotta.
As long as everything goes well, I've talked to them a few times. So last week you were on the episode where Mark talked about rock and roll racing. And one thing I've always wanted to do is get some voice actors on our show. And Mark's favorite, probably his favorite Super Nintendo game is
one of my favorite games of all time is Rock and
Roll Racing.
Fucking platinum trophy did.
So Mark was just having a rough day one of these days, and I went to work that day, and I'm like, you know what? Who is this guy? Is he still alive? Like, I didn't know anything about him. Mark knew a lot more. So I searched him, and I got his number, and I called him. I just called him at work. I took a few-minute break. I'm like, There's no way this guy answers. There's no way this is his number.
Loudmouth
Larry Huffman. Larry Supermouth.
Super Dave Osborne?
No.
Okay, not
Larry Supermouth Huffman answered the phone call on the second ring, and I asked him if he would be on our 50th episode.
Which will be the season 6 debut.
And he, without question, just said, yeah, I'd love to be on.
That is, I'm going to tell you, that is one of the things that I absolutely love about the internet and community nowadays is that people like that,
one of the few good things about
generally, okay, whatever.
I don't like
generally esoteric person who, that guy probably doesn't talk to many people about the thing that he did.
Yeah.
There probably is not a bunch of people clamoring to talk to old loudmouth, okay?
Yeah.
And when somebody says, look, I want to sit down, we love the work that you did with rock and roll racing or whatever that, they're like, yeah, it's nice to be like appreciated, but they're receptive. It's, unless there's some fucking big time dickhead, they're usually like, yeah, man. Yeah. Like, I'll give you an example. I'm going to plug a podcast I listen to, the Retro Games Podcast. They got fucking Howard Phillips on. Howard Phillips from Nintendo Power.
That's awesome.
The fucking Nintendo Game Ambassador. He was like, yeah.
Howard and Nestor.
You could get Howard. Nice. You could get, you want to get Howard Phillips on? Yeah. Howard has time to talk to people about the thing that he loved that people still love about him 30 years later.
That's awesome.
It's fantastic that he's going to be accessible because I'm going to tell you this. This is no lie. I promise I'm telling you the truth. I consider doing the exact same thing. when you talked about that, I was like, I got to find out who this guy is.
Yeah.
So,
And I was listening to it after because I listened to my own podcast because I'm a fucking egomaniac, narcissist, bitch. But I was like, I need to find out who this guy is because Mark would shit his pants if we got this guy on.
Yeah.
So I called him on the phone and I'm like, I got off the phone with him. It was like only a 2-minute phone call and I'm like, I can't believe that just fucking happened. Like I just talked to this guy that he did voice acting 30 years ago and now he just did the remake. He did voice acting for the remake.
But who knows
It's
who voice actors are?
It's like my buddy
You know?
Robbie, who I've mentioned before. He wants to be on the podcast. He had to be through Skype. My friend in Chicago.
Yep.
That's where Midway was pretty much founded. That's why they're called Midway.
And TurboGrafx worked out of
He's
Illinois.
ran into people like at conventions, like people did a bunch of voices for Mortal Kombat and shit, and just bullshitted with them. Same thing. They're like, yeah, that's awesome that you remember me for this from the 90s, and I'm going to talk to you about it. Like, that's awesome. Yeah.
But,
He
said he was pretty excited. He said it was good because they'll be able to plug, the new game that he just did the voiceovers for the remake. So yeah, man, it's gonna be so hard for me.
Awesome.
So hard for me not to be like,
just
Hawk is in another time zone.
Yeah.
So
He's gonna hang up if he keep doing it.
No.
for episode 50, season 6, episode 1, our special guest for that episode is going to be Larry Supermouth Huffman.
That's amazing.
And we are super excited, and we cannot wait. I'm not sure when we're planning on it. I gotta talk with him some more and find out when we're able to do it. But I can't wait to bring that episode out to you guys and just to experience that because I've wanted to talk to a voice actor from that.
Stick with us
time
for
period.
next
so cool.
season.
In the immortal words of Bart Scott, can't wait.
So we'll see you guys next time on the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast.